Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Greetings. How is
Greetings
everyone?
and salutations.
Yes, quite. How is everyone doing today? And are you ready to chase after Big Boy Dragon? Or do whatever it is you're gonna do? Hi, Zoe!
Hi.
She agrees. Are you
Alright.
ready, Zoe?
Zoe agrees. Okay, Pog. Anyway, so first of all, guys, I would like to remind you, if you cannot follow the episodes live, there are ways for you to do so. And for you to get to that, all you need to do is !V recap to get a full recap on video of me talking up until episode 49. Then after that, !recap, and you will find the written recaps for all of the episodes right on the file, super organized. You can even like just scroll down below, you see like, oh my god, this episode looks interesting, and then you go on the YouTube channel, which we also have, and where you can find the others. Also, friendly reminder, if you want to check out the people around here, around this virtual table, you can scroll down below and you find all the information necessary on them. Also, I realized that last session I said that maybe this week we would have Torbjorn's rework ready. However, it is not yet ready. It is very close.
Lies and DCs.
You're cute. But it is not yet ready. So, as such, we will not be introducing it. Okay, I will give you all the links here so that you guys can have access to everything. Also, next month, hopefully, we will have at least 2 one-shots to be done in another completely different universe, and you'll see some of the cast members here of Rune participating in some of those.
Yes,
so,
please.
Oh, and also, guys, don't forget.
If it's mine,
If you guys-
next month.
If you guys have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can subscribe for Onion for free. Check if you click on the subscribe and see if you have used your free subscription. Just do it.
Okay.
Any primers? Any
Alright.
primers?
Thank you.
What?
Anyway, okay, so that we don't stop, we don't delay more.
Leaving?
It is okay. I deserve that one. So that we don't delay anymore, I believe that it is time for us to roll out the intro / outro and get ready for the next episode of Rune. All right. So, volumes on watch together, guys?
It's still not even
Really?
open.
Get it ready?
I'm so late.
It is fine. It is fine. You're here. That's what
It's
matters. You are here, and that is what matters. All right. So, let us get
us
back
Yes.
Let us.
into the world of Rune with a quick little recap of what happened on the last episode. So, the last episode told the tale of how our heroes gave up their own lives for a few answers. It began with them attempting to leave the underground city where they fought Vogue, but finding themselves lying to a wall. Literally. All methods were considered, even using a dimension door spell to get back to the room where they had opened the portal to enter the space they were in. However, after pondering on the dangers, they chose not to. They headed back to the library tower where they had previously found an entity that wanted to feed on their souls. They were ready to make a deal in order to leave that place. Obviously, in classic BDC fashion, they got the most out of this entity, asking many questions and trading their own life force for them. And after a long time, they ended up finding valuable knowledge on how to defeat Dumral. You see, according to this entity, there were 4 artifacts that had been used to weaken the dragon before he was sealed, and they were in possession of the different orders within Ionia. The group then made the deal for the teleportation scroll they needed to leave, and Torbjorn struck his own deal to get the Order of the Shadows artifact that the strange entity had somehow acquired. The BDC then teleported to where Shen was hiding out, but found 2 dead bodies, a missing chunk of land, and a trail of destruction caused by Dumral's passage instead. Quickly, they began traveling to Tavasa, being followed by something or someone who didn't seem to be aggressive, only to find the village almost completely destroyed, and the people in shambles. They helped with what they could, and took the village's ship in order to head towards the main island, where Dumral's Trail of Darkness pointed towards. As they all rested, with Sade having a conversation with someone that hadn't showed up in a long time,
Little bitch.
and Eclipse being visited by a man he had never seen before in his life, the BDC traversed the fogs of Wel'E, guided by the spirit of Ionian, and heading towards the next leg of their journey. So, BDC. First of all, couple things. Eclipse.
Yes, sir.
You were approached by that man that then vanished. And as you finish your watch, because it was your watch, you were in the fogs of Wel'E, and finally, you begin to see the docks as you arrive at the place. Now, as you look up at the sky with your friends still asleep, you can see the trail of dark clouds and crackling dark blue and dark red lightning that is beginning to spread slowly around the skies of the main island. But nonetheless, there is still daylight, as it's not completely covered the world, so there are still blue skies a few miles away. And it is the morning. So, you all wake up as the ship is gently docked by the waves themselves to Wel'E. BDC, the day is yours. What do you do?
Can I just ask you one question?
Hi.
The
No.
DC on my stunning strike,
Mm.
does it scales with what?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay.
Very
It is
important
wisdom.
for this morning.
It is very
you.
important for him, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And for you guys, to be
I'll-
honest.
Yeah. I'll start the day by just casting a sending message towards
Alright.
Shen.
Right, what do you say? Go ahead, send your message, send your tweet, DM, Shen.
Where are you?
Rhino. No, I didn't say. Oh my god. Okay.
Where did you went?
Um.
We had trouble with the dragon and We came as fast as we could. Sorry.
Is that it?
That's all?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. You focus on the crystal as you're sending your message. You wait a few seconds. A few more. Minute passes. No
Yeah.
answer.
Bish.
Oh shit.
Bish.
But I feel it if it got to the receiver, right? Or no?
You did not feel anything this time.
Bish.
I did not feel anything this time.
Nope.
Stop killing everyone.
Don't you dare kill Shen, dude.
Fuck, stop killing everyone. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Does anyone have detect object or find object, or what the fuck is the name of the spell?
No.
I'm still sleeping. I hate morning, so.
You went back to sleep after you completed your watch. You just went back to sleep, is what you're telling me.
Yeah,
All right. You
don't
got it.
care.
Yeah. It seems like Shen is not getting
I'm very curious. Are like we all in the same room?
my.
You are. Yeah. You're in the
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
deck of the
Okay.
ship. You're in the deck of the
Yeah,
ship.
Mm.
You had just
Oh,
you
I
had just
did.
docked the ship, so you're still on it. Technically, you can
Okay.
leave whenever you want.
So I woke up, top of the ship. You sent a message and you're letting us know about that. Okay.
I was waiting for everyone to get up and
Mhm.
just waking up and stuff, and then I
Right,
would
huh?
send the message.
Right.
Yeah.
Could you maybe try to take this off my face, please?
Oh, right. Yeah, sure.
that's all.
I'm gonna go close to him. I'll put my hand on the other side of his face, so on the left side, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I just
I'll
there.
cast Lesser Restoration,
All right.
hoping that it does something.
You focus, and you feel the spell and your light, your radiance, sink through his skin. But it's not enough. The rot fights back. But however, you do get the feeling that a stronger version of this spell would get rid of it.
Well,
Hmm.
you still look pretty, I guess.
No,
We
it
gotta
doesn't look pretty.
talk. No, I know it's irony. So.
I can't. I'm not strong enough to deal with that.
You know what you could do?
Awesome.
Do you know what you could do, Torbjorn? I got some information that, you know that thing that was eating our brains for, I don't know, a week or something? You know, that tentacle guy?
He
That
was
sense is-
eating our
I
brain?
don't know, you get it. You know?
Okay, yeah.
Like the one in our mind, taking a snoop at things, controlling us a bit with the headaches and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how that was a bit troublesome and stuff? That's
Yeah.
the thing. Our guy here, Bridal, could have saved us from the... He could have cured us. And yet, we stayed, I don't know, how many days with that? In
It's
our
not
brain.
like I know every single way to cure everything.
You could cure us. And you
If
let
you
us.
say so.
Um.
I'm
How are we
you
doing
just
this?
saw,
Do
I'm-
we trust?
I can do some stuff. I
You-
can do everything. I'm not.
How
no,
long?
no, no.
Okay. Player has a player. How long had we had the guy stuck on our head?
Oof, for days.
I think it was really a week. I said a week, but then I was thinking about it, and I think it was really around that.
It was for days, yeah, for about like 2 days, I would say 2-3 days. Ever since you had touched the crystal, Torbjorn, you had felt that presence.
Yeah. Ever since we
We
From
traveled
Tavasa-
back, we went to the other city.
Tavasa, you fought the Volkodalk. When you went to the Volkodalk, that's when you touched
Yeah.
the crystal. So
then we went back.
then
Then
you
we
went-
went back to Tavasa.
yeah,
we went to the other city, slept there.
Yeah, we went to Shen.
So it was like How long is from Tavasa
3-4
to
days.
the...
It was about less than a day's travel to get from Tavasa to Junia, and in Junia you spent a day there. You fought the dragon there, so it was about a total of 3 days, 3-4 days, something like that. Until you reach the place and you rested there for or spent a day in the place in there. But to be fair, like this is something that, you know, Brighto himself would not know he was able to cure it, because he did not understand what this thing in the brain was.
That's okay. I'm just using what I'm using.
Yeah.
What I was given, so I'm just.
No, I'm telling Brighto for the purposes of this. You would have maybe the power to remove something like that. However, you would not know exactly what that thing was. Even from your attempts at understanding, you would not know.
From what we know of Brighto said, I would like to think that he did what he did with his reasons. I don't think that he would let us suffer on purpose.
Did he actually try anything with you? Because he didn't try anything.
You're talking like I'm just
No,
some stranger that just let you
I'm
stay
trying to
with.
remember, maybe.
He tried once to understand if he could do something about it. I don't remember correctly. Was
Yes.
it with what? Yeah, he tried once.
He did, and he failed.
Yeah. I
He
remember.
could not grasp it.
Yeah, I remember something of Brighto trying to understand what was going on in our head, but he didn't quite
You're just
got it.
being
Yeah,
too
but
ungrateful.
To yourself, you understood. So
Would
I'm
you stop
just-
whining? I'm trying
Sure.
to sleep here.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I'm still worried about Shen. I just figured out that Shen is not getting my message, and you're worried about
No, I'm just making
some
sure you don't
dumb
hide things.
assumption.
Just making sure you don't
Sure,
hide it.
Said. Sure.
Okay, so what can we do
was
now?
there anyone with Shen when we went to him
Hashi-
last time?
No,
Hashi and maybe
Oh,
his
Hashi.
father? Not
Oh.
sure.
No, I thought it's fine.
Wasn't there anyone else
That we know?
that we knew?
No, I think
Besides
only
Wukong
I,
and E?
This way.
Oh no.
I think only Hashi. Yeah, Hashi was there. He
Yeah,
Shen replied to you saying that Hashi, the kid, got in the village. So, do we have any ways of finding where Shen is?
We kinda need to deal with a fucking dragon, but sure.
Yeah, the dragon is after Shen.
Yeah.
You can't do anything.
I mean, we can
against the
follow the trail of
dragon.
destruction.
Torbjorn, roll perception check for me real quick.
Perception. $19.
Looking up on the sky, since it doesn't bother you to look at the dark cloud, you see that the trail is heading towards the most western side of Ionia. It is heading towards Noxian territory.
Okay, so it seems like from what I can gather, I think that the dragon might be going towards Noxian territory, or maybe near the border of it. But I don't know if we should follow it right now, or if we should gather the.
It's not like we can go as fast as he's going.
Yeah, I mean,
Not
but
like
we
you
also.
can even kill him if you're there without any of the spears or whatever.
Yeah, we have one of the spears, but I think we need the other 3. We need to go to the monasteries and pick them up.
At this point, someone in the docks goes, Hey, do you need help? Are you exiting the ship? Do you need
We should
anything?
leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Eclipse,
let's
it's time. It's time to get up.
we need to send someone
Okay.
back.
Do I really have to?
We have
Yeah,
a
we
guy.
have- we have.
with
Yeah,
Yes.
you can stay
The
here.
guy, the guy goes, what about me? How can I? Am I supposed to go
You
back? Am I
should-
supposed to wait here?
Yeah, you should look for some help here and
Yeah.
take someone with you to help injury and stuff.
Food
yeah.
and stuff.
I have nothing. I have no money. No.
We have some. We
Yeah.
Are you giving
Oh.
money to this
Yeah.
guy?
I turn to the guy on the dock, and I go, hey, do you have anyone that can help him get back to that can guide him through the mist?
Yeah, of course. We have plenty of people. If he is Ionian, he should be fine too. Obviously, he's not going to man the ship alone, but the people would have to then stay there or take another ship with him. And right now, with what's currently going on, we're avoiding travel as much as we possibly can.
It's not just to take him, it's to also gather some
Yeah, we need-
resources to bring, because
Oh.
there's towns that were destroyed. So if you could gather some help
Fuck.
to return.
We're running short here.
Same. There it's even worse.
We can't. We have not. We don't have much that we can dispense. We can send people there to help, but
I turn to Brido.
Something.
I turned to Brido and said, how about we put some kind of reward for those who help? Like we give one.
Oh,
How much would this work be like in Ionia? How much would
I just bump him. He's saying he can help, but doesn't have things to spare like food. Just that. No need to pay.
no? But if we say like if you help this guy, we'll give like 1 gold coin each. I think 1 gold coin is a lot, right?
a gold coin, 2 gold coins is a lot. Yes, for people that are like commoners or that live on the lower ends. So and also like something like 10 gold, 15 gold would do a lot in buying food away.
Yeah.
From what you guys are seeing here, as you arrive in Welly, the whole city is moving. There's people moving about everywhere. Everyone is in a panic and avoiding looking up. It seems like they're locking houses. They're gathering everything, every single piece of food that was outside on stands on the docks that they would use for trade is being taken away. They are in emergency mode, very much so here. However, the people here seem to be, and you guys have always felt that here in Welly things are a little bit more magically protected, as it is the main point of entry for Ionians that attempt to sail through. Welly is sort of more magically protected by the spirit, and it seems like that same protection is affecting here. However, people are just running about very panicky.
Okay. How about this? How many people survived on the other side? Like 40?
27
40,
people.
50?
27 people.
27.
yeah.
Listen, we have 27 people on the other side of the sea.
It is pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, we have
the island of
27
Marl.
people on the other side of the sea that are in search for some place to live. You guys are short-handed. You can take a small crew, go back with the ship, get those people, bring them here, and have them help you here.
All right,
And
but
help
we're
another.
taking that ship. We're not sparing one of ours.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, I guess.
The other guy is there, right? Our guy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I look at him.
Yeah, he's listening. Like.
Yeah, I look at him. Sure, I guess.
Of course. At least here they'll be safer.
Yeah.
All right, we can do that. And the other guy, the dogs. Hey, you! He starts sort of like calling out different people and bringing them in and begins talking to them. As you guys are pretty much free to do whatever it is you want to do.
I poke Brido. Give them at least like 5 gold coins. Just
Give them,
Sure.
give them
To help.
food for.
I'll go
20
for
gold.
the
20
bag and take
Okay.
5 gold then.
Oh, he grabs it and he just looks at it and says, I will use this for the food and to
Yeah.
sustain the people that come here.
Do it.
He kind of looks at Eclipse and then continues talking and organizing all the people there.
Does he seem like a trustworthy guy?
Roll an insight check.
I don't want to roll. I'm just
What?
23.
using my passive one to.
He seems pretty honest.
Okay.
Okay.
People here in Welly seem very, very honest people.
Didn't we knew someone in Wally?
You knew a few.
I was trying to think about it.
We know the lady from the shop.
Yeah, the one that doesn't like you.
Doesn't like me. Yeah.
You know a
Oh,
few.
yeah.
You know a few people here.
We went to the.
Because you came here. Von Goth had attacked the place here. You had completely trashed the place in the fight. You can see now.
Guy that got the shield.
You can see there were two dudes, two young dudes. You see now that the buildings are being repaired. They're being rebuilt. Some of them, the bigger tower that all fell down is already kind of repaired. But you also remember that one lady here that worked at the inn had told you that they had kidnapped people that they were holding hostage. And those were the people that you knew. It was exactly that lady that you're mentioning, and the dude from the inn from where you first came in, and some other people.
Being here and remember everything that happened last time, I just remembered Adadal, and I'll start casting sending
Okay.
to send a message to him.
All right. What do you tell him? What do you tell Adadal?
Hey,
Who?
how are you? I hope you're fine. I can't reach Shen, and there's a big dragon roaming around. Please tell me you're alive.
Is that it?
Yep.
All right. You a few seconds pass and you hear in your brain, "Hello, my friend Brighto. I am alive. I am fine. I have also seen the dragon. I do not know where Shen is. Perhaps you should try contacting someone he was with? I do not know. Happy to hear your voice." And that's what he says.
Seems so sad though.
Yeah, can I feel any kind of feeling on his voice? Any kind of?
He feels different.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it. Not here in Ionia. Fuck.
Cinnamon.
Um,
Roll.
I don't know who
Adadal
you guys are
seems-
talking about.
Wait, what?
I'm just sucking off.
You what?
Who?
Adadal,
Who?
the one that gave you the feather?
What
Wait.
feather?
You have a feather, right?
Are you okay? We should leave the
I'm
boat meanwhile. though.
Fine.
The guy with the feathers and the really fast one that always wins you the race.
Who now?
Okay,
Do you
sure.
understand what is going on?
Yeah.
Torbjorn?
No. He just doesn't seem to know who you guys are talking about.
He's serious.
Can
Did
I
he
can
hear
yeah,
his
can I
head?
feel if he's serious or joking?
With your passive insight, he is dead serious.
Holy shit.
We don't have time to
Dude,
play.
he's your best friend. We can still get out of the boat. We're getting
My
out.
best friend?
Best of friend.
My only friends are right in front of me and dead in Freljord.
That fucking mine
Am I behind
here,
him?
sir. He probably stole you one memory or something.
What?
I recall everything quite fine. I know he snooped around, but
Yeah, Adadal, it's something that you can't forget.
I do remember him, so I don't know if it would be the mind piercer.
I don't recall anything else that could have done that.
Whatever you guys say, but this is kind of weird. So yeah, let's just move on. We have a lot of shit to do. Let's just
Was it
stop.
Kero?
Eclipse is just coughing a lot by this time.
Coffee?
Eclipse looks like
Coffee.
he's struggling, yeah.
Coughing. Yeah, like
Is it
Wait,
dying?
what? What's
I
happening
wish
with
I
you?
was dying.
We can fix that.
Do you need some alls?
Help?
No.
Like
Dying?
some mint
What's happening?
candy?
Are you
I'm
sick?
having serious headache. And it's not from listening you too. Trust me.
Sade, you seem to relate to sort of his pain. Whenever you look where he looks when it's hurting, it kind of hurts your eyes too.
Where the fuck is he looking at? The sky?
Maybe.
I look around.
Yeah, you can't really look at the sky.
Shit, it's the sky.
The
It's
sky. I look up.
specifically-
Probably the darkness.
Specifically, the parts where the sky is blue and has no dark clouds, it seems to be bothering your eyes.
It's maybe it's too bright.
It's like it looks like it's too bright. Yeah.
It's too bright. We should move. Let's just move.
Too bright? Is it too bright to me?
Is it too bright?
No, it's fine to you.
Wait, it's daytime, right?
Yeah, it's daytime.
And he's still
You guys
on
are all
dark
broken.
eclipse.
What the hell is going on?
He
Dark
he
eclipse.
he has silver light coming out of the cracks on his
Yeah.
forehead.
Shouldn't you be nicer by now?
Yeah, we've
Do I
we've
look
Yeah,
like
been
I am?
changing
dealing with that.
days, boy.
Yeah, but I thought that he didn't change because we were on the cave and then on the trip and under the smoke, so the light doesn't go through. But
I guess you have a point. Good
So
job.
did I.
Brido, do you know anything about this?
Can we move?
Yeah,
Not
we
really.
can move.
Can
We
we
can
try to
talk.
take us out of the train?
Sure.
Yeah, we can talk while moving.
Yeah, that's it.
As you guys exit the boat and move on through Welly, you notice
I like
Sade,
that.
without even sort of like thinking about it, you are completely covered in your cloak. It's sort of like
I love my
just
cloak.
pulled up the hood on top of you, and it's covering your arms and covering every part of you as best as it can. And you guys, as you watch Eclipse walk with you, he is limping. He's almost like he's heaving. It's hard for him to breathe, even in this environment, and it's actually slowing you down a bit. I want to know, where are you guys going? What are you doing as you are walking in the middle of Welly?
Can I just have a feeling on Eclipse if it's something magical, if it's just
Roll an Arcana
no.
check. Roll an Arcana check.
As a player, yeah, are
32?
we to decide if we're going to the Drakes or to Shen?
We need I think Brighto can contact Hashi if it's possible in a few moments or
Yeah,
so.
Shen didn't.
If Shen didn't reply, and then I think the best thing that we could do is go after the spears
I agree,
and
I
then
think
go
we
after
can
the
do that.
Drake. We can set up a path that it's we go
Closest.
to the furthest to the closest,
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
the furthest
Most
to the
optimized,
closest. Yeah.
So,
I'm
But
okay with
it
that.
had to be you guys because I don't know how to read a map.
quick
Yeah,
thing.
Shocking news.
Wait now.
You understand, Brighto, that most likely his silver self was not meant to deal with sunlight right now, and it is
Oh.
hurting his existence.
I have another cloak. Do
Yeah.
I notice this or not?
Do you notice what the?
Eclipse
Oh,
struggling.
yeah, it's noticeable. It's visible.
Yeah.
He's walking at half speed, pretty much. You guys
Yeah.
almost have to help him progress through the road, or else he cannot. He almost can't walk alone. It's very complicated. And you thought maybe this was because he just woke up, but it's prolonging itself for quite a bit.
You wanna try
Covering yourself.
to force it?
Force yourself.
No, just to force your silver state out. Change it.
Good luck with that. But
I'm
you can
asking
try.
you if you want.
Is Eclipse
I do
covered
want.
like cloaked or?
He has his. He's wearing his normal clothing. That doesn't seem to be helping him.
Is there sunscreen in Ionia?
That has to be the dumbest question I have heard in the past year and something of Rune, dude.
Fucking hell.
No, there's no sunscreen in Ionia, dude.
Well, it could be a. I mean,
That could be a similar potion,
hey, it could be a thing.
This is
Oh,
good
God.
Nivea, dude.
I want to
It's so funny. All right, what are you doing?
prepare a zone where there's no one behind Eclipse.
All right, you can find
And
an
I'll
alleyway,
prepare
yeah?
I'll prepare the shield.
Okay.
I want to be. Let me check.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt Eclipse.
I want to be 15 feet away,
Okay.
just so it doesn't hurt him.
Okay.
And I'll just say,
Well, I'll stand behind Eclipse to hold
don't.
him.
Okay.
You stay behind me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna pump the shield
All right.
as I
Are we
say, hold on.
exercising me?
As you guys gather to do this, the light comes out of the shield and burns in the alleyway. Brighto, I'm gonna need you to roll 4d6, please.
Did I have the chance to position myself?
Yeah, you were behind. You were behind him.
Okay, thank you.
Torbjorn was behind him. This is him in an. Eclipse, you suffer 15 points of radiant damage. As the light is just too much for you to take, and you just try to cover your eyes, but it makes you cough blood instantly.
Here, thought we were friends, Brado.
Well, it seems like it doesn't work. I'll go
Oh,
close
really?
to him
Yeah.
and I'll cast Cure Wounds.
All right, go ahead. Brido hurts you and then heals you.
Thank
That's
you.
torture.
That's
torture.
Yeah.
Protect and attack.
Attack the
That-
protect.
He's gonna hold back.
That's torture.
There you go, you're full
Oh.
HP again.
You healed almost the same. Beautiful.
Well, I had to try.
Beautiful.
If we go inside a house, inside like covered places, do you feel better, Eclipse?
It's not how it works. I've
Yeah.
been inside the boat and it's the same.
What?
I've been sleeping inside the boat this morning while you were whining.
No. I just didn't hear the question of Torbjorn. I just wanted to-
Oh.
Ask if he was like inside a covered place, he would feel better.
You don't Eclipse at all. Even when you enter, even when you went into the alleyway and you were technically more than in dim light, it was still hurting you.
This is very problematic because we can't walk. Like this.
Yeah. Do you want to try and force? I don't know.
No,
It was
there's nothing
Brido.
to force here.
Do you want to try to meditate it out? I don't know.
You
What,
can't even
I'm a
focus.
meditating person.
You can't even focus right now, Eclipse, on anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to find a card so that Eclipse can at least go.
We can carry him. Makes sense.
Yeah. Sure.
Yes, please.
It's a temporary solution, I guess.
Yeah, I pick him up.
Aw.
All right.
Princess
Let's go
fight?
to
No, piggyback.
the inn.
All right.
There was one, right?
There was
We
one
could
inn.
ask the guy. We just.
You go to
No,
the
we're-
inn
Oh,
and
it's far. Okay.
you go to the inn, and as you go inside, it remains the same pretty much. as you guys had first come in here, but the innkeeper is not there. It is still the same woman that had been with you the last time. What does it say?
I want to look at the ceiling.
Are you gonna look up to see if there's anyone there?
Something in the ceiling.
All right, roll perception check for me, please. Brighto.
The ceiling in the inn, you mean?
Yes, that was something there. If I'm not.
Yeah, I would also
there.
like to warn you, Brighto. Remember the scent that you had picked up?
It's back.
It's back.
Oh shit,
As soon as we stepped on land again?
Orlando.
Okay.
All right.
The fuck, that plus line is broken.
So
Do you tell us?
as you walk in and you look up, it's a ceiling. There's the second floor, but there's nothing there.
Was at the entrance, like on top of the door.
Oh, on top of the door, there's nothing there. Not right now.
I'm still on Torbjorn's back.
Yeah.
I would assume so. You guys walk in. The young lady goes, "Hi, you've been gone for a while.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Is everything fine? There's a dragon flew over here, but I don't think he can see well due to the mists and."
Can't see well.
Fuck! I only heard it now.
She doesn't joke. She doesn't laugh about the dick jokes, but she laughs about Welly because the dragon
Oh,
didn't
God.
see Welly.
English and Alinjano. You didn't see Welly.
Perfect, thank you.
Fucking hell.
That's hilarious.
Alright.
Oh.
I assume that you are going to deal with the dragon, and that's why you're here.
Yeah, we're trying.
We need a card because that guy can't talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need
Oh.
like some sort of car carriage, something
Yes.
to fast travel.
That is easy to find. You can take any it's just right there, and she points outside. She exits outside the door and points to the last street to the right, where these sort of like makeshift stables would be. It's a very simple thing where there's like there's carts, there's some horses that they keep there, and some war axe as well.
Is
Can we
there
get
any?
one?
Yeah, is there anyone around here that can drive us there that knows the region well that take us fast?
Taking all the people from here.
I'm afraid we can't really spare people. If this is going to happen, a lot of people are going to search Welly for refuge, and we need everyone we can get here to help.
Okay.
Can you take 2 pillows, please?
Sure. And she
I
signals.
wanna travel comfortably on the cart, sorry.
She signals 2 people, 2 of the barkeepers to go fetch pillows, and they bring pillows to you guys. Anything else?
Clarification, was she offering like only the card or like a war axe?
The cart and the war axe.
And
Oh,
Borax, yeah.
beautiful,
Yeah.
awesome.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Say it, Brighto. What's the fastest route? get this-
Yeah,
to
which
get-
is the fastest route? We
to
have
get the spears.
Shojin,
To get okay, so
and-
technically, there 2 of them
Temple,
are
Shojin, Arena, and King.
2 of them are pretty much on the same path. The Temple of the Shojin, or that monastery, is on the way to the Harana 1. Because to get to the Harana temple, you need to get to Aiko, grab the boat, one of the boats, and go to the island of Kailin, where the monastery would be. So that's what the map says. The Temple of the Kinko is north of Ionia City, and that is the temple that has been taken by the Order of the Shadows.
So it would be Shojin,
Arana, and
Shojin, Rana, then Kinko.
Kinku, yeah, that could be a good order, sure.
Okay.
How long would the travel take?
In order to get to the Temple of the Shojin, you need to get to to the Shanzan region of Ionia, which is near Aiko. You were through there when you were going to Pubo. That would take you about maybe 2 weeks. A week
Holy
and a half. A week and a half if you were traveling full
Holy
speed.
shit.
Maybe not resting some of the days. You can get there in less time. But if you travel by foot,
We need Shen.
Send message to Ashi, try to find them.
Yeah, try to contact Ashi, Brido.
We need a TP.
We need some sort of
TP?
fast. Yeah, some sort of fast, forced
Sure.
transportation.
so you guys go grab the cart. I would assume you are on your way to grab the cart.
Thank you, and grab the.
Yeah, but we just stay at the cart, and I'll gonna cast
that's fine.
sending
Okay.
to Hashi.
To Hashi. All right.
Please don't be dead, kid.
What did you say?
Please
don't
don't
ruin
be
this.
that kid.
That's what you say?
Hi, please
Yeah,
don't be bad.
that's-
Yeah.
You can reply by message.
Where are you? Where is Shen? We need him to kill the dragon. Please respond.
I sent you my dick. Please respond.
Hi, it's Rido. Thank you.
All right. So as you say that, few moments pass. Few seconds pass.
No, fuck.
He doesn't
And you
know how to
hear
message.
in your brain, whoa, okay, you're in my head. Shen is unconscious. We're at the Placidium. He brought us here.
We zooming.
We zooming.
And that's what he says.
How far is the Placidium? Like
I think
Two
it
Like
was
days?
3 days.
2 days, 3 days.
4 or 5 days.
oof,
If you travel full speed, it would take you 3 days. Yeah, maybe like close to 3 days, maybe a little bit less.
What if we had like 4 war hexes? Like
If you had
driving the
4,
car?
maybe you can make it in 3 days, for sure, 100%.
Okay.
Can't you like throw your spear very, very far? And
No,
then
only
just
30
like-
feet. It only works 30 feet at a time.
you imagine Torbjorn going to the Placidium.
How is he so cool and fast? Are you
I can only do
kidding me?
that twice a day. It would be cool. It would be cool, but yeah.
we're playing Earth right now.
No.
Yeah, we should go to the Placidium.
Yeah, it's priority.
It's gonna take so long, but sure.
I feel like
Um,
we should, after just, I don't know, we can't afford 2 weeks looking for something that might help us.
Yeah.
drive.
Sage.
What?
From the people that we knew on the Placidium, I should talk to someone to see if they are taking care of Shen and if Karma is still.
It's the name of the old guy. Just, I don't know.
The old guy?
Or the
Yeah.
librarian.
Or
the
Vivian.
librarian,
No.
right?
The
No,
old
no,
guy?
the
Librarian
old
is
guy.
a bitch.
the
I don't
old
want to talk to
guy.
her.
The old guy is like one of the oldest there.
All right, sure. But the problem
He
is,
was my teacher.
oh well, he wouldn't know of him, but if you make sort of if you describe him, maybe that would. Yeah.
Did we knew? Because I remember, I recall that we
You got to
entered.
know one
the
girl
room.
at the end.
There was someone
You know who they are.
taking care of the rooms, right?
Yes, there was someone taking care of the rooms there. Yes.
Like the one that we went to meditate with Karma.
No.
Or no?
No.
Or
No,
it
no,
was
no,
just a
no.
There
color?
was
But
There was
a
no
girl
win.
taking care of the war axes though. I don't remember who
that
it
took
was.
care,
No,
that
there-
was a girl that
Must
took
be
care of
just-
yours. When you
Yeah,
went there,
that's
you,
just
you gave
random.
her. But
Yeah.
the elder monk that was at the Placidium, his name was Sun Xuen, and he was one of your masters. But
There you go.
he does not know of Brido though. Does not know Brido exists.
Just contact.
Yeah.
Just
When?
contact. Just contact.
I'll just go for the
the
librarian.
librarian.
It's the only one that I.
You know, Vivian.
She's a
Speak
bitch,
to
but
me.
she's.
Say hi for me. Are you sharing these dogs?
Can you ask him if he can know
Are you
anything
sharing
about this
So
situation?
you guys are on your way, I assume.
Yeah,
With the
We're on
war.
our way
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Placidium.
Yeah.
On your way to the Placidium. Gotcha. Just making sure.
If we're on our
It
way,
is
I want to be reading the
paradise.
book.
Okay, you'll be reading your book. Gotcha.
Yeah, on the card. Like,
Yeah, her name is Vivian, by the way.
He knows. Say hi for me.
Hi.
Tell her to check under your bed.
Hi.
Hi, it's
Just say
Brighton
this is.
here.
Yeah, it's Brighto from the BDC.
Is Spider here?
I heard that Shen is there. Is everything being taken
Taken
care
care
of? And
We're on our way.
is Karma okay?
We are
Where-
on our way.
We are on our way.
Is that what you said?
I still have what? 2?
Two.
BDC
Yeah, that's all.
bitches.
That's all.
That's
All
all.
right. Yeah, you hear back. Yes, everything's okay. Shen is resting. He dropped a whole chunk of rock and houses literally 100 feet away from the Placidium. So we're handling that right now. Thank you. Bye.
No,
Nothing
no,
about
Karma.
Karma, bitch.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Karma's not here. Bye.
Okay.
He's very cool though.
Yeah, so
Runs in
he
the
went
family.
there as soon as he saw the dragon, probably. They know nothing about Karma still. It was like what? A month ago, probably, since we tried.
Since you tried to reach Karma,
Yeah.
it has been
Damn,
about
already?
2 weeks. 2
Yeah.
weeks or
3
now?
weeks?
Yeah, two
Okay.
2 weeks and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, on our travel, so that people don't get grossed out of the rotting shit, I have not a
All right.
scarf, but like a bandana
Yeah.
some sort
Sure,
covering.
sort of like a mask covering up your
Yeah.
like kind of like Rido. All right, so first of
I'm
all,
interacting with my coat.
okay, you
'Cause
can.
It seems like it's leaving some like.
It seems like it's protecting you. Yeah, it's like it's just it feels like a warm hug around you
I love him
all the time. So Eclipse, let's say, first of all, I'm gonna need one of you. You guys choose to roll a d4 for me, please. One of you.
anyone?
Yeah,
Do it,
choose.
Eclipse. No, do it, Eclipse.
It's a what? A D4?
Yeah, one
Yeah.
d4.
Do it.
That's it.
Balance. See?
Exactly.
Balance.
Everything
All right,
in life.
good to know.
Good to know.
So
He's dead. In
the
2
first
days.
the first 2 days of travel pass, and Eclipse, I would like you to ask you how much time have you been reading per day?
Every time, I mean, I'm kush right now.
Okay, so maybe you
Can't
can
do anything.
you can maybe
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
all
would
in a
say
guard,
before
boy.
it gets complicated, you can read like 6 hours a day before it begins to get complicated and hard for you to focus. And you're already pushing it like this. So I will say you can knock out 12 hours extra of the total that you've read of the book. Now, on
By
the
the way,
third day,
Brido,
yeah. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Brido. When you did the thing that to try and remove it, was
Yeah.
it your most powerful spell.
Yeah, it's all I can do right now.
Okay, okay, okay.
I wanted to,
Was it?
at the end of the first day,
Mm-hmm.
to send another message to Haki,
Hashi, yeah.
Hashi, to see if just to check out on Shen
All right, go ahead.
and to tell him, okay, hi again, it's me. Is Shen awake? As soon as he awakes, just let us know. Tell him to let us know.
Yeah, because he doesn't know how to send
Okay.
messages. And okay, I'm like,
He-
send me a message.
you hear again.
There's
Oh, okay. All right. You caught me in the bathroom.
Baby.
Shen is still unconscious. He doesn't answer. We hear a name. Usan.
Oh, I heard that.
He's dreaming of something. But he's not up yet. I'm sorry. Safe travels. And that's what he says.
I don't know where we're going with this.
He
Who's
just said safe
Husan?
travels.
Yeah.
You do not know. You have never heard of the
Really?
name Usan yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't.
So, a couple things before we get to the third day, alright? First thing. As you guys cross through the first day, the smell is always there. At certain moments, it disappears, and then a couple hours later, it comes back,
By the way,
and then it disappears
I
again.
know that.
Do you tell us something about this, Ryder?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
Can
we're
you
all
tell something?
okay.
You guys cannot. You do not hear anything, you do not see anything. Even on open ground, you can't see it. But Brido occasionally can smell it,
Okay.
as he has been keeping track of the scent. Second day. Yeah, I'm sorry.
At one point of their travel, as we are heating or something,
Pressing the word. Who presses?
I want to step away from the group
Okay.
to see if I can get closer to the smell, or what
Right.
kind of effect does it have?
Gotcha.
He goes to you and you die.
You move in a direction. Smell disappears.
Doesn't get closer, doesn't get farther.
Disappears.
I'll walk back.
You walk back. A few moments pass. Smells back.
Who farted?
It's Torbjorn's face. It's rotting.
It is rotting.
This kind of makes sense, yeah.
It is
Yeah.
rotting.
Can
It's
I?
rotting and it hurts, so
Hmm.
yeah.
It hurts to
Can
see
you,
as
like-
well.
I can
you
feel the
don't
smell
see
from.
it, asshole. I have my
There's a
face covered.
bed.
Have to
Aren't
see
you
it
like
every day.
dying at the end of the card? Continue dying, please.
I can
Carry
still
on.
speak, you know.
Can you? You're like.
If you can speak, you can read.
Reading my book.
Keep reading.
Yeah.
Just can't focus.
Then you can talk.
Does,
Shut
by the
up.
way, does Eclipse turn back to normal during the night?
Yeah, during the
No.
night, no pain.
Oh, no
beautiful.
pain. Then I read all night.
You will take a
Oh,
point of exhaustion if you read all night.
you need to
Not all
rest.
night. I
You
mean,
need
like, you know.
You need to sleep at least 8 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm already counting on that. So that hence me
Oh,
saying
okay.
6
how,
hours.
how does it work? As it's 8 hours, but you only sleep 6. Can you take those 2 to?
You
to
can
read?
take minor activity, but if he's already reading in the
Okay.
morning, given his current state,
Yeah.
I would say he needs to rest the full 8 hours. Hence me
Sure,
saying
sure.
6 hours a day is the max he can
No
take.
rest then.
I just wanted to see if I can pinpoint if any of them has the smell coming
smell.
from them, like say Thornton or Hiccups.
No, it's different. It's
No.
from around you. Yeah, it's just it shows up to west, then south, then north. It's just moving, bouncing around you now.
Okay. Okay.
But no signs of aggression yet.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys, at the end of the at the beginning of the second day, let me consult
So
my
how do you
notes on
wanna do
something.
this?
Give me a second. Yeah, at the beginning of second day, as you guys look to, at this point, what would be northwest, the sky sort of previously the trail that you saw of darkness was leaving the island you had been in, the island of June, right? And then it entered the main island and it had gone west towards what would be Noxian territory, and it was spreading, like it slowly spreads across the sky. As you look northwest now, it seems to be spreading in a circle. Instead of it being a trail and spreading to the sides, it's now spreading in a circle, centered on one point. I would have both Sade and Brighto, the ones that are handling the map, roll an intelligence check for me. Or a survival check. Survival check.
Okay.
It would be
Normal
survival
roll,
here.
right?
A normal roll here, yeah. Survival. It seems that place is Ionia City. It's the capital. There is a node of darkness spreading now that is centered on what would be Ionia City.
That's our spot.
At the beginning of second day of the second day, this is what you
Ionia.
see. All right. So, towards the middle of the second day, Brighto, you are focusing on the scent, but another scent that is very similar. However, it's bitter. It's not. It has sort of a taint to it. You begin smelling it ahead of you in the middle of the road.
I'll just. I don't know who's handling the cart. Probably Thorbjorn, right?
Yeah, it's probably Torbjorn. He's the one with the
Oh.
most experience.
Yeah. Wait,
Hard buddy.
I'll just tell him to
Yeah.
stop.
All right.
Can I know how far away is it?
It would be right now. You can't really quite tell. It's
Yeah.
getting a
I
little
don't
bit
want precise,
complicated, but it's probably a good. Let me think here. Let me make some calculations. It is probably a good 40 feet, 35 feet. Who knows?
Oh,
Ahead
not
of you.
that far then.
It is not very
And I
far.
don't see anything.
As you begin looking, you see a node of shadow just oozing from the ground. And you see it sort of react to the sky. As the thunder cracks in the sky, the shadow moves a little bit more. And then moves a little bit more. And you see a shape begin to form. Shape of what seems to be sort of a dog-like creature.
How far is he?
35, 40 feet maybe, and you hear and the thunder in the sky cracks again, and the shadow shapes fully into this terrifying sort of canine-like creature, large creature with a scorpion tail and stinger. It has its rib cage just exposed, its eyes red, shadows oozing everywhere with this white fur, and sort of like a spiked spine as it's hunched over, looking at you. Roll initiative.
Okay.
I wanted to react.
The creature sees you. It is time to fight.
Can I send a quick, like, do you know this? Looks like you.
Oh, so but before I respond, I would like to tell you something. I have lost all of the voices I created for Rune because I did a Windows update and it deleted everything.
Good job.
And voice mod didn't properly back up things.
Yeah.
But he will answer you.
And now he'll be like, yeah.
My initiatives are terrible.
It's from the Shadow Realm.
Your friend? Your buddy?
I'm not from there.
Oh. You're from where?
You don't have time to have a full conversation with
No,
our
let
guy
me have the
before
conversation!
a creature is fighting you.
Where you from?
All right, let me
Where
put you guys.
from?
Boop.
By the way, Onion, how do I edit my
Oh yeah, it doesn't look like anything like
my stats on Roll20?
You don't.
On roll
Because I
20,
need-
you can't edit
Yeah.
right now.
You actually can't.
No, because I'll have to edit every single map. How do I change like the base stats?
you can do it on if you go on your top right,
Yeah.
there should be a journal thing that says there. It says journal.
Yeah.
And your character should be there, and you should be able to access it.
We will Arena TV people.
It should be on the characters down there. Also, you can
yeah.
you can click on your character, click on the
It's-
on the settings when you click on the token, and you can
Okay.
edit it through there as well. All right.
Currently 65.
So, let me roll initiative for this creature.
Puppy! Puppy!
It's just one.
Can I tame him?
So far, it looks just like one. All right, let me
Does
see.
Does it look like it just left that one and closed? Because it was something that.
Yeah, it formed into this creature.
Okay, okay.
All right, so then this, and then this, and then this. And then this. All right. So, top of the round,
Puppy.
it is him. So he is going to move. First of all, position yourselves. I would assume you guys were in the cart, so position yourselves in cart positions, if you may.
I guess
driving.
me and Torbjorn are in the front.
Yeah, I'm driving.
All right. Let me just
Sprite
check
is outside of the cart.
his character sheet real fast. All right, there you go. Okay. Let us go into
Yes.
battle map territory. So, the creature is going to move up and is going to strike at. Let me see who it's going to strike at. Trying to get around the war axis probably would strike. So, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 in order. That's 4. That's going to be Brido. It's going to get around the war axis. I'm going to jump at Brido. That is 19 to hit.
Hits.
19 hits, and then with his second attack with his tail, that is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yeah, just hits.
All right, so here we go. Let's roll damage for the first
have-
one for the bite attack.
I have reach. There's 13 hits.
No, wait.
13, that'll be okay.
You take 26 points of damage from its bite attack as it clings onto you with its jaws, and then it's going to sting you. Actually, no, it's going to sting. It's going to sting Eclipse.
You made 2 attacks against me. Oh, it was the
It-
26. Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to sting Eclipse. So let's do that. Fuck, 22 22 to hit.
72!
22 to hit.
He's bad.
That's going to hit. So that is Why did I just roll the dice into the ground? Eight, 6, 8 plus. That is 14 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage, please.
Constitution saving throw.
At disadvantage.
Yes.
Fuck, you still make it. You feel this poison begin to ooze into you. Oof, and you feel your veins sort of pulse with it, but you manage to pull this thing out and begin sort of scraping at the wound and getting the poisoned blood out. That is going to be its turn. Next.
Can I just use the pillows like get out?
Sure. Use your reaction to slap a pillow into him. Sade, it's your turn. What do you wish to do?
I wanna roll a backstab.
All right, you move around and you are going to strike at its back.
Yeah.
It is a regular hit.
Yeah, I was trying to rotate it, but I can't.
You can't rotate your character. Oh, but it is.
Yeah, but it's just.
Oh, that hits definitely. You do
and
get
I'm
sneak
gonna
attack
roll-
because he is. You do get sneak attack because he is.
Engaged?
He's engaged with another creature. So
And I'm gonna roll. Yeah.
yeah, you can roll the damage if you want. You can roll the damage for one of your other daggers because it's the same. Because it's a dagger anyway. If you want it, then you just roll the extra that you already know you have to roll.
Looking for my other daggers.
Just go to actions. They're there.
Yeah, they are there. Oh, they are. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
All right. And now roll the extra that you know. Okay. So you see Sade. Can I move your character real quick so that we know?
Please rotate it because I couldn't.
Okay. It should be. Oh shit! I was about to move him. It should be around here, I would assume.
Yes, thank you.
You
Because
see-
I clicked it and I couldn't.
You see Sade jump out of the cart and bring out her new dagger and strike at the creature in the back. And as she does, you see the dagger sort of ooze this necrotic energy into it. And as Sade pulls back the dagger, a spew of black blood just comes out across into the trees around as it sort of sears the trees. So that is a total of a lot of damage. So let me just do some math here, and then. All right, the creature kind of just stares now into all of you as it is surrounded. So that was your turn?
No.
Do you
I
wish
have
to do
a
anything
question
else?
About the action hide. Do I need to roll anything?
If you want to
Yeah.
do that, you would have to the bonus action hide into a place.
Yeah.
You still need to roll a stealth check, yes. However, you need to find an appropriate place to do so. And right now, where you are sitting, you cannot do that. You would have to probably move into the forest, closer to a tree to be able to do that.
Yeah. Then I wanna disengage.
Bonus action disengage.
Yeah, and go like. Yeah.
All right, gotcha. You cannot use bonus action to hide because
Yeah, no.
you use it to disengage, but you move
Yeah,
back
yeah.
quickly as he tries to claw at you. You just whoosh, move back and get into position as the cloak seems to be sort of like hovering over every single one of Sade's movements. As she brings out her hand, you see the cloak sort of follow the movement completely. All right, Brighto, it is your turn.
I'll start by pumping my armor, the caretaker.
All right, you bonus action touch your
Yep.
armor and it begins to glow.
My armor.
And with my other hand, I'll just point at the doggo, and I'll just say, We don't have time for this. And I'm gonna cast Banishment on him.
Oh, that's so bug! Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a what save?
That's a charisma saving throw.
Holy shit! He's not very charismatic, Brido! He's not very charismatic! Okay, here we go.
Come on.
What does banishment do?
Fuck! He rolled a 2!
Fuck yeah!
As you see Brighto hold out his hand and close it, a portal forms around the creature and it vanishes away. Brighto, you are concentrating on banishment right now.
I am.
All right. Awesome. That's awesome.
over?
That's fucking great because that just saves you. All right. Is that going to be your turn?
Oh, you used.
Can
this
I
once
quick
before.
say something?
Yeah.
I just want to say
Sure.
we have a minute.
Okay. All right.
Care for everything.
I'm going to mark you with the concentration thing so that you don't forget.
And I
Sure.
moved to the cards.
All right. Not yet. So we're still in initiative roll.
No.
Okay. So Torbjorn, it is your turn.
I'm looking very confused. Like,
We got 1 minute, boy.
I raise my glaive.
Yeah.
I turn to Brido and we go away. Do I wait for a nod or something?
Yeah, his turn is gone. So are you readying an action?
Yeah, if I see if I see it dropping back, like I strike it.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
I'm like, Torbjorn is really confused. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Cool. All right. So next up. Oh, you can move. Sure, you can move if you want. The creature is right now this is the place where the creature was. I'm gonna put that sign on her, on the creature, like it's vanished. Okay. All right.
It's so pretty.
All right. Cool. So that's gonna be your turn. Next up, from the sky, you see a shadow fall down almost like a meteor as another one
Fun.
lands right next
That's
to you.
why we are saved. That's fucking why.
All right, and it is going to strike at. There's 2 people. Let's see where the 2 strikes are going to go.
Were you holding any action, Thorbjorn, or something?
Yeah, I was
It
holding
was
an attack.
attacking.
You're holding an attack.
Okay.
You can release
it
it
count for
here
this
on
one?
this one,
Yeah.
on the other one. I thought you said when the other one showed up, but I'll let you have this because it's pretty similar to creature. Torbjorn would not know. It's just, he's back.
Is
And-
there?
Oh, he's back. Yeah.
Is there? I understand the feeling like teleport.
14.
That just hits. As the creature begins running, you manage to reach out your glaive and you slash it. Mark off the charge. Remember that, or mark on the charge. As you manage to strike this creature, so that is 8 points. As you slash it, goes and is going to strike now. So it first rolled a 1, so the first strike is going to be against Eclipse. So that is 25 to hit.
Holding an action uses my reaction to attack, right?
Yes, that is correct. So that is going to be a 25 to hit, which I believe is going to hit Eclipse. That's going to be. Oh yeah, this is.
And
This one.
holding an action, could it be the double attack?
If he's holding his action to
Yes.
attack, he can attack again. Yes, because he has 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it's to attack.
True.
The action.
The action is the action attack is to attack
That's a
twice.
24 hit.
Yes, it does. You
6
slash
damage.
away at him again. All right, so
You. Kill the beach. Actually,
you
follow
take
the river.
24 points of piercing damage as this one crunches onto you, and the tail is going to reach out into Brido. That is a fuck, that's an 11. As the tail goes to reach into you, you lift up your shield and you block it out. The creature is going to hang back there. Eclipse, it's your turn.
For Brido.
What?
What? I'm sorry?
Your mic cut.
You might cut off, yeah.
I scream for help for Brido because I'm almost dying.
Okay.
I know if
And,
you're below
yeah,
25%, so
25%,
if you're below 25, you can just say that you're pinging for me and I'll know it. You don't have to scream.
Yeah, you can also like you can always like disengage the action.
Or just stay there.
Yeah. If I use invisibility, will it cause a reaction from the beast part?
No. But if you leave out its range, it gets an attack of opportunity at you, but with disadvantage. Because it can't see you. But it still knows you're there and you go invisible. So
And
it's
if
going
you
to
go invisible, I can't heal you, so...
That is also correct.
Just
Brito
saying.
cannot see you. He can feel where you are, but there's spells what it requires for him to see you.
Yeah, I want to TP the hell out of there.
Dimension door?
I don't. Yeah.
All right, where are you
Out of there.
leaving to?
Somewhere far.
You have 600 feet of range. You can choose. You can even take
Yeah,
Brito
I
with
know,
you
yeah,
if you
yeah.
want.
That would be good.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Brido and myself. Those are trees, right?
Yeah, those are trees up there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trying to hit like in the trees.
All right, you take Brito.
Can you
Brito,
move Brido?
You can
Yeah.
move with him as well. He grabs you, and you just see a silver portal show up around both of them, almost as if this sort of female lunar entity just wraps her hands around them, and they vanish into the trees. And there you are. You are now far away from them at the trees. Anything else you wish to do?
Right? No.
Okay, bonus action cry from from Eclipse. All right.
That's much slippery.
So-
Run away.
Top of the round, it is the creature's turn. Brido, tell me something. Does it get to save every turn or no? Or is it just banished until
Just
you lose
there.
Concentration?
Incapacitating there. It's
Okay.
just incapacitated, so
It
that's
doesn't get to save. Okay, got it.
Nope.
All right, good. Good to know. I'm fucked. All right, Sade, it's your turn. This one, I don't know if it's clear to you that it's banished. I can make it sort of disappear if you want.
No, I got it. No, it's okay. The thing is, I'm pretty sure I can't use Backstab because I really need to be 40.
You have
So-
you have a bunch of tools now.
So, I'm gonna settle something with them. Let's throw paralyze.
You want to throw paralyzing at that one? All right, gotcha. Go ahead and roll for an attack with Shadow Shot as you get the bow out and you pull down. That is a minus how much?
Paralyze is 4. I think.
Minus
14.
4. That just hits. So you bring out the bow
It's
as
less 3 actually. But
as this necrotic sort of arrow forms in your hands. You shoot it out, trying to hit at some point where it can freeze that creature. So that's a con save, right? Natural 20.
not higher. Fuck you! Show it.
I could show it.
No, I'm kidding.
Look, I'll show
No,
it.
it's okay. It's okay.
Wait, let me. Well, now I want to show it. Wait. There it is.
Okay.
I don't fudge my rules, bruh.
I know. I'm joking on you. Okay.
Alright.
One thing. Can I hide?
You can bonus action hide for sure.
Okay, I want to do that.
Okay, so you can move away, but the attack did hit still, so it took damage.
Took damage.
question. Can I hide here?
You can. You can. As you go under, as you see Sade run
Like the
away,
trees.
roll a stealth check, please. As you see Sade run away, she hops into the tree's sort of shade, and just as she does, she vanishes. You do not see Sade. All right,
It doesn't
Bright-
even. Oh, she rolled.
Brighto, it is your turn.
With my armor pumped up, I'm gonna reach Eclipse, and I'm gonna
Okay.
cast Cure Wounds.
All right, Cure Wounds on Eclipse. That is full healing from the armor of the Caretaker that he's going to take. He's going to take full dice.
Yep, I'll do a 3rd level.
3rd level.
So, let me check. If I'm not mistaken. 28.
28 hit
Yep.
points healed immediately. As you see Brighto begin to focus on the armor. The armor sort of begins to twist, the light begins to twist and swirl with this sort of yellow radiance around to his hand and mixes in with the blue radiance that you usually see from him. As his eyes glow and he touches Eclipse's back, you begin to heal your wounds as the stab in your chest and the bite on your shoulder begin to sort of heal and close up, stopping the bleeding. You heal 28 hit points. Anything else, Brighto?
I'll start walking closer.
Go ahead.
So 10, 20.
You're moonwalking.
I'll do 30.
Brighto's moonwalking.
I'll do 30 close to Torbjorn. And with my bonus action, I'll just say I'm holding the other one.
All right.
That's all.
Let's do.
So, Torbjorn, it is your turn. What are you gonna do, buddy? What are you gonna do, buddy?
Been waiting for this.
What the fuck?
And I put the glaive back, and I just clash my fists together and activate. Shit, what's the name? Incarnation of Anger.
All right. You see Torbjorn put the glaive on his back, and as he just clashes his fists together, this shadow pops up behind him. As you see this being of anger, this sort of shadow that is bigger, it is humanoid and bigger than Torbjorn. And you just see it from the torso up with eyes flaming red, and it stands over and mimics all of Torbjorn's movement. And what else do you want to do?
I move around him.
Okay.
Look at him, and I just say, "Let's play."
All right.
It's better.
So that is an action to activate Incarnation, right?
Yes.
All right. So,
And I stand my ground for now.
yes, sir. All right,
So
next up,
-2.
You're like
keep on-
mousy, mousy, mousy.
it is his turn. Answering to your threat, he's going to strike at you with a... That's not gonna hit. It's first strike, it is a bite attack. It is a 13, no,
Nope.
14 to hit. It's still,
Nope.
yeah, it as he tries to strike at with his jaws, you just duck out of the way and you see the shadow mimic Torbjorn's movement. He is angry at that and is going to strike with his tail. Why am I rolling like shit now? That's 16 still misses, right?
Yep.
He tries to strike with the tail, and Torbjorn just grabs the tail and directs it back to the ground, striking and lifting all of this dirt around him as Torbjorn begins to get in position to fight again. That's gonna be its turn. Eclipse, it is yours. Sadly, these creatures do not understand what concentration is.
Lucky for you.
You're counting the rounds, right, Brighto?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's your
Oh,
turn,
we
Eclipse.
still have time.
It was a minute, so it's like that.
A minute is a fucking long ass time in a fight.
It's just 10 rounds.
It's a lot.
We are already on
It's
the third.
it's 10 rounds. It's 10 your rounds.
At my 10th round, it
Yeah.
will go off.
Yeah, but it's 3,
It's a lot.
10 rounds. So it's 30.
What are you gonna do, Eclipse?
We'll see.
Hey, you're muted.
Now you're muted.
I'm moving up.
Oh, oh.
Robot.
Yo, R2D2.
Robot.
It's okay.
Can you?
No.
Yeah, we
No,
can hear you, but you're
You're
robot.
roboting around. You're roboting around.
He's
Dead.
gone.
And
And he's back.
he's back.
And he's back.
Can you hear me better?
No.
No.
It's
No.
the same, Mr. Roboto.
It's fine. You can say what you want to do,
Yeah. We
And
can
then-
understand you.
and then you'll fix the issue while we go through the other rounds.
Yeah, I want to cast interesting.
On the creature. All right.
Yes, yeah.
That is a what save? What does he have to do?
You should. Fuck. 15.
Constitution 15.
Okay.
You can go.
That's a good roll actually. So that is a fuck.
40.
So fuck.
It's a fuck?
So that's not a very good roll after all. As you look at Eclipse and you see him sort of begin to speak in this sort of
range of it.
strange language. It is a sight. It's not range.
Damn.
You sort of look at this sort of silver light coming out of Eclipse's mouth and eyes, and it's pouring through the air and directing itself slowly at the creature. The creature then turns at him immediately and is now turning to Eclipse, and it seems like it wants to go towards him. So that is going to be
Wait,
Eclipse's.
what does it
What
do?
did it do?
The creature is looking straight dead ahead at Eclipse. It is almost like ignoring everyone around here.
What did the spell do though? How's it gonna do?
All right, you'll see
We'll know.
in the next turn. So,
Yeah.
now it is the other guy's turn. He is banished still. Fuck, Sade, it's your turn.
Sorry.
I wanna. Oh, it's first. Okay.
No, he's looking at me.
Yeah.
He's looking at
No, he's
Eclipse
looking at
now.
Eclipse.
He has
Oh, yeah,
his,
he's
he
looking at
has his
Eclipse.
ass. Your face, Torbjorn, is literally next to his anus right now. It is a big dog. It's
Oh, then,
literally
I
next to
need
his
to go
anus.
here?
With a big
Yeah.
anus.
Yeah.
Here.
No, it would be yeah,
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Can I go? Cause
Yes, with advantage. You see Sade from the trees that were there. Sade just shows up again out of nowhere, begins running with her dagger, and is going to strike at the creature's ass.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Okay, so you can roll the attack with another one of the daggers, and then you can roll the extra one that you already know.
yes.
As she is striking straight at the monster's butthole, her dagger flipping on her hand
How do you
and
like that?
going for a stab. So that is going to be a crit. So that is total
42.
42 there. Let's see.
Plus 16.
That one does not crit. So
Oh no. Okay.
no.
And sec-
42 plus
F.
50. Wow. Okay. So as you see Sade dash through, and the cloak sort of covering every single one of Sade's movements, sort of like providing this huge shadow around her. Sade stabs the creature in the asshole, and as she pulls out,
Why?
this sort of pool of black blood just spills all across the ground and into Torbjorn. And Torbjorn, as you feel it sort of sear your skin, you fucking like it, dude. It's like it feels like you want to fight that bitch right now. And yeah, that
Right
is
at home.
that is a lot of damage, and the creature sort of, as you pull back the dagger, it still looking at Eclipse, seems pretty hurt and almost limping from its leg. Yes, Sade.
Was the getting out a bonus action?
No, you just
Yep.
came out. You just came out of the place as if you were already there, but you just show up.
Okay. So do I need to do like this and try to hide again?
Yes.
Okay, I always need to move like 2.
Yeah. Bonus action, roll a stealth check. You notice now the creature does not even strike at Sade as she exits its range. It's just looking at
Focus
Eclipse.
Sound
Okay.
Torbjorn, Sade sort of just smirks at you and smiles as she dashes behind you, and you hear this. And as you do and look to the side, she is no longer there.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. As this sort of like black smoke vanishes away into the forest. So after Sade, it is Brido's turn. Still holding the banishment, focusing on it.
Yeah, and watching all of this, I'll go closer to the creature and I'll just look to the side of the creature, to Thorbjorn, and I'll just go. Yeah, I have shadow things too, and I'm gonna touch the creature and I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds.
Go ahead, cast Inflict Wounds. Roll for an attack. You are flanking, so you do have advantage.
It's at 4th level, by the way.
Oh my god. That's the
I'm gonna lose.
that's the touch of death, dude.
Does it? Is
You
it
have
going to
another
roll?
one, Torbjorn, don't worry.
Wait, it's not here yet.
No,
It didn't roll?
No,
Okay.
it
Not
didn't
yet.
roll.
No,
No,
it
it
did.
didn't.
Oh, it did, okay.
Hey,
49.
so, oh my god. So as you go in and you touch the creature's paw, sort of the leg, you see that Brido's blue radiance begins to turn into this blackness that almost eats away at the creature's skin. And the leg sort of goes limp. It is very, very low.
Okay.
With the leg sort of on the ground like this and standing on the other legs, as the back left one is also limp. It's still looking directly at Eclipse.
Holy shit, what fixation, dude.
With
Anything else?
okay. I'll just, with my bonus action, I'll just say to Thorbjorn, it's not over. That's all.
All right. Torbjorn, it's your turn.
So
Here we go. Cool
Hey.
monk shit coming. Way of the
Or not.
Raging Fist.
look at me, buddy. He doesn't.
Now he misses everything.
2 natural ones. 2 natural ones.
What a fucking dumbass. You change your class, but you're still the same, though.
Yes, dude.
Oh god.
You see Torbjorn now. You're striking with your hands, right? Yeah. You see Torbjorn now adjusting his muscles, growing as anger in his face. He attempts to punch the creature, and as he does, he ends up punching one of the spikes on the back of its leg, and it just shoves itself into Torbjorn. You take 1 point of damage as
Shit.
you stab yourself in the creature. You pull it out, blood streaking out of your hand, but it angers you even more, and you like it. You can attack again.
Shit.
Like again.
Jesus, and then a 2.
Oh god.
Holy shit.
You see now Torbjorn punches with a left hook into the creature's side. Roll the additional damage for your shadow as the shadow
7.
the shadow from behind him strikes as well, both combining their forces into one. And as you do, you break the creature's leg in, and you shove your fist inside, pulling out the guts straight from underneath the creature's sort of rib cage. You manage to grab the guts out as the blood begins spilling out, and the creature falls onto the ground, dead.
More.
And there's
Give me more.
a large body there. All right.
And
So
then I move to where the other creature was.
yes. So now, Brido, you can hold this for a few more turns.
I will.
How many turns can you hold it for?
I'll hold it as long as I can, because if this creature is not from this plane, it will stay there at the end of the spell.
Alrighty. And okay, so it really cannot save against banishment, is what you're telling me.
Nope.
There's no way to save against.
Nothing. So if I have a minute without getting hit, the creature is
Drop
gone.
it. Drop it. Drop
Sorry,
it,
man,
Brido.
but I mean,
Just
it's
drop
the
it.
only cool thing that I can do. I don't
talking
have
mute.
new weapons or new classes. Like
Can,
I have
can
to.
you do that with Dumral? Bitch. He's not from
Drop
this
it.
world.
But
He is.
confirm it.
Dumral,
I'm
Dumral
He
is
can
him.
roll
I think it works
poorly.
like that.
He can roll poorly.
Just drop it like that. Just drop him.
Sorry,
You gotta
dude.
try it.
All
you
right.
gotta try it.
Drop him.
Shut up, dude.
So, you
What do you wanna
continue
do this?
focusing on the spell, and as you focus more and more and more, holding the magic within, you feel resistance, but you're still holding it as sort of this portal is still left in the place where it was banished, and then disappears, and you are sure the creature was returned to the Shadow Realm.
Oh. What
Gone
a
again.
Good boy. Bye.
Bringing us out of combat.
Bye.
Well, I said we don't have time.
We could have had
You
made
literally
time.
just waited 10 rounds, but yeah, sure.
1 minute,
I have
it's-
a
it's a 1
question
minute.
about
That's a
it.
minute. Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about distance, so we could have been moving while I'm
Yeah,
holding him.
If the other creature wasn't attacking, yeah, I believe so.
No, I'm saying after, we
after,
killed the
yeah.
creature.
Yeah, you can still
Oh, yeah,
begin
wait.
moving, but it
We
was
could
less
have
than a
just-
minute. It was just like
Yeah, I
40
know,
seconds or so.
Just making sure for further fights.
All right. That brings us out of your combat with a creature, a slightly altered version because it is Rune and I need to change things, but a slightly altered version of a creature called a Shusuva, which is from the Volo's Guide of Monsters
Oh,
in D&D. So I'm very, very happy that I got to use it.
Two of them.
Well,
well,
I didn't get to quite use one of them.
sorry.
He was there. It was used for Brido, you know.
Yeah,
It was funny
alright.
to see.
Could have dropped it,
Interesting.
Brido.
You see,
You were there.
Torbjorn's shadow is just hovering over him, and after the time passes, Torbjorn,
No, it's like one turn after, like 6 seconds after.
yeah, it just vanishes away, and Torbjorn is just sitting there very angry still.
Could have dropped it. We could have killed one more creature. It was one
Why?
less demon on the shadow world.
Yeah, it's
It
done.
one less threat.
Yeah, good. It's not
Drink
a
my
threat
pillows,
right now,
please.
and we need to go.
Okay, you guys hop back on the cart. The body of the other creature is still there. It did not dissolve. Yes, Sade.
As soon as they sit on the cart, I wanna sit on the cart.
Okay. Yeah. You see Sade sort of come out of the tree's shade. Sade shade. And she jumps out out of like this swirl of black smoke, flipping on top of the cart, and just appears there, the cloak completely covering her form again.
Cinematic. We going?
Really?
So you got new shit.
Oh, really? You want to talk about it?
I'm just like,
Before we go, I grab the dead body by the tail and remove it out of the road.
All right, gotcha. That is easy enough for you right now. You're angry, you grab the body and you just pull it out of the road into the
Oh.
forest. Yeah.
he had poison. Can I understand? Or
If you want to take a little bit of time here to take out the
how long would it be?
You take about 10 minutes maybe to take off the tail, cut
Can
off the
we-
tail.
Can we, guys? Or
I mean, Brido just did something to speed up the
fine.
process.
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
asking.
Yeah, we need to
Okay.
go.
let's just go.
Okay.
All right.
And
Right.
before going, I just kick the creature
Could
one
be
more time in the face. Like,
spell, and I'm just
Okay,
like,
you
spelling
kick
Fuck
it.
you.
You break a tooth. It sort of drops down on the floor. All right, Brighto.
I
Quick
bring
set-
the tooth.
Okay, you bring a tooth. Take on your notes on your little notebook, wherever you want. Shusuva tooth, and a Shusuva is spelled.
Right there.
Yes, I will. I will tell you. It is just like this. So,
Can I go pee pee?
yes, you can. Brighto.
PP break.
As you are walking and leaving this place, I will have you know, the smell is pretty much in the same sort of phase as it was before. It's like there's a few hours where you don't smell it, like maybe 1-2 hours where you don't smell it, and then it shows back again for a few minutes, disappears again, and then it shows back again, and it's always the same. All right, so that brings us to the third day.
Yeah, more reading.
You can mark off 6 hours of reading off your book again. As at night, at the end of the third day, you reach the outside of the Placidium. As you go there, you notice sort of, as you're moving sort of through the same road you had been before, that is sort of squiggling around the forest, the sort of the trees with this the blue glow and the red glow that you remember, sort of the twisting around very naturally, almost in awkward positions as they twisted aside and then back up. The glow on the trees is slowly vanishing. And as you guys are going through the road, there are tons of people coming through as well. A lot of people running through. You see bags and sacks that they bring to travel, carts. And to the left, about 500 feet away from the gate of the Placidium, you see a huge chunk of land. Gigantic, maybe more than a mile across. Just sitting on top of a bunch of trees with houses on top of it. This was probably what Shen did, bringing in almost the entire village with him, or at least those who were inside of his protective shield.
Yep.
You walk in, you now see the same sort of welcoming and comforting sight of the gates of the Placidium, with the forest sort of on top of it. You see the red leaves and the yellows and the oranges covering this sort of hill completely and extending farther and farther as the gates open up, almost like if they're opening into the forest itself. But you know that inside of those gates is in fact the Placidium of Navori, the place where one of the most holy, if not the holiest place here in Ionia, and in the main island, most certainly.
Is it night?
It is night.
It was on the same day, right? Sorry.
Yeah, you arrive on the end of the third day.
Okay.
There's people walking inside. You see monks, sort of with the orangish robes of the monks of the Placidium, sort of helping people. You see wounded people sort of covering, not looking up. There's people that are yelling out of nowhere. You just hear a child begin to cry. There's an adult that just freezes in place and begins yelling, as you see these moments of nightmarish confusion begin to settle in. Do you guys head in towards the gates?
Yep.
Of the Placidium. All right.
Yes.
Yep.
Welcome back. So you guys begin walking inside. You leave the war axe, the cart with some of the monks that are there, and you walk inside towards the Placidium. It is the first time that you've been here, Eclipse, and it is a truly peaceful place. As you walk in the giant stone gates, you see now the marble floor, this whitish floor that is super duper clean. It has all these patterns around. It is now a little bit darkened from all the dirt of the people that are walking in, rushing in. The four gates, the first two, are open. Even the holy place where you had meditated with Karma has people just flowing in and going in. You see beds being set up over there as the other places also has people walking in, and you know that to be the place where there were the dormitories stayed, where you guys would sleep and stuff, as well as the kitchen for eating. You walk inside of the Placidium. No one comes to you. Just seem to be a few more people seeking refuge. What do you want to do?
Thorbjorn, be careful with anything, cause you might not be, I might say, as welcome as you and Sade, as welcome as we were
This is
last
literally
time.
my home,
Cause
dude.
yeah, you're bringing a lot of shadow here
True, that's true.
and a demon. I'm
It's
just
still my
saying,
home.
just
And I wanna take out
The cloak, as soon as you the night begins to come, the cloak has receded back, and it even shortened up a little bit just to cover your shoulders slightly as the environment becomes more comfortable for you. And you, Eclipse, are just fine now. You have no pain. It's almost as if it's already gone. All right, so you guys walk in. What do you do?
should look for Shen.
can I see? There wasn't anyone that was commanding the city, right? I don't think so.
The Placidium? No, you did not see anyone the last time.
The Placidium,
it was
the
Shen.
other one, the one that where Shen was.
Oh no, it was Shen.
It's just Shen.
It was Shen was the leader there.
I don't know. I would say we go to the library. She seems to know. She seems to know everything. She's the one who will point us to where we need to go.
Look around.
Yeah, I want to go there as well, see if she knows anything about this little situation of myself.
All right. So first,
Yeah,
Sade, you said you wanted to look around.
And for me, I don't see the point of the library.
So are you looking?
She's just chilling there.
You're just looking around to see people in general, or?
Yeah, if they wanna, I can. If you guys wanna go to the library, maybe I'll just gather information.
Okay.
I think I'll be more useful.
How do I feel like
outside.
the Placidium, by the way?
Tell Vivian hi though.
You feel great.
Okay.
It doesn't
I
seem
wanna-
to influence your brain. You have the same focus and the same drive right now. You feel at home with yourself in the moment that you're in right now. You don't feel like you have to take a break. You don't feel like you have to just think about anything. You feel like you can just move around in instinct, and everything just feels fine.
Okay.
All right, so Sade, as you're looking about, I will have you roll a perception check for me, please.
Okay. I would like. I'm assuming everything is familiar, so I'm just
Yeah,
going to places that make more sense.
yeah, for sure. It is familiar.
I'll be moving around.
No, this one is a regular roll here because it is at night.
Oh.
So, we can, yeah, you have to just roll a single roll. Just roll a single roll for me.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. That was a natural 20 there.
That's a natural 2. And then again, my 20. Give me the 20.
So
Give
no,
me the 20.
as you are walking about, you notice something that is kind of curious, but
Okay.
amidst all of the confusion, and as you see your friends walk out into the library zone, you see sort of a man with a lot of vestments on him. He has this like sort of gigantic accumulation of scrolls on his back, and is wearing like a strange straw hat, and it has like a beard, and he's having this heated discussion with a woman with a hood. You cannot see her face, but you swear to God,
Is that the blue girl hair?
you saw his chin, and his sort of, and part of his face. You swear to God his skin is blue.
It's fucking red.
And he's talking to a hooded woman that you cannot quite figure out who it is.
Can I do the double?
Looking, you want to look there again?
Yeah, like what? Did I see that one? blue?
As he's sort of moving his hands and talking to the woman, he does have blue skin, but the woman seems to be keeping a very hidden stance in this, and is just sort of has her back half turned to you. They're sort of diagonal, and is not revealing itself. You cannot quite pinpoint who it is.
So they look very different to me. Can I?
They everyone here is just helping each other and having this sort of aid focused and empathy focused demeanor, and these two are just having this very heated argument, but you can't quite hear it from where you
Can
are.
I see the blue guy's mouth?
You cannot.
Okay, I want to start moving in a way that I can
All right.
understand, hear, see his mouth, but they look.
As you begin moving forward, you guys at this point are sort of arriving at the door that leads into the library. You still have to get through this meditation space, but you're arriving there. Torbjorn, I assume you would say it, right? Because library is useless for you.
You just stay there and I'm just like.
And as you are beginning to rotate, you feel like a hand hold you on your chest, and you see a man. He looks to be about like mid-20s or something. A rugged face a little bit. He's wearing like sort of peasant clothes, and he goes, "Oh, are you are the BDC? You are the BDC. I see your tales. It is you have come here to save us, right?"
Talk with that one, and I point to Torbjorn and I.
No, please, no, please, you are here to save us. I thought you were more than two. Who are you? Where are the
talk
rest?
with him. I'm not good with people, and I just show off the daggers.
Okay, as you do that and you continue walking forward, a kid runs up in front of you. The kid just bumps into your legs and he looks up and doesn't say anything, and is just looking there and holding out his hands to
I do
you.
like this on his face.
And as you do that, you focusing on the creature, bump into a huge man. He is probably over 2 meters tall. And the other two, the kid and the other guy, are moving closer to you. They have ignored Torbjorn. And he is moving close to you, and this big guy is looking under you, and he's like,
Yeah, sorry, you're a bit big. I continue.
he holds out your neck and pushes
What
you
the
back.
Fuck, can I
I
dodge it?
shoulder
I
tackle.
can react to that.
You shoulder
No?
tackle him? Go ahead
Yeah.
and roll a strength check for me.
Why can't I react to that as soon as he moves ahead?
You cannot.
Boy,
14.
boy.
You shoulder tackle him, you fall on the ground. And as you see this, the original guy goes, "Say that is not the time. This is a very important conversation that you should not be having. Let
that
them
the blue
talk."
guy?
The guy, no,
Wait.
this is the guy that bumped into you first. And as you see this, his form shimmers, and you see Adadal with his feathers and 3 swords, one black and dark red glowing next to you, one purple and one blue. And he continues telling you, "Do not make any more moves towards that place. Let them talk. There is a lot in balance here, Said. Things that we cannot control. I do not know what they're
Just pointing
saying."
at the hand, like, can you?
The guy, as you see the form begin to shimmer, it shimmers for a few seconds, and you see Vongoth, and then back to the illusion of the guy.
No, I will not let you go.
And the kid's form shimmers. The kid's form shimmers back, and you see Corno as smoke comes out of his mouth. And
Do I see Van Gogh?
It is but a moment's thing. If you are paying attention, you see, yes.
No,
No,
Onion.
you
I'm being honest. Do I see Van Gogh?
Yeah, you do. The form shimmers for a second and it turns into Von Goth. Yeah.
Well, so
I just say, what the fuck? I don't know. Put me down.
He's not like
So-
grabbing you like this. He's just holding
Yeah,
you.
but like,
He has
I
his
don't want
hand-
to be old. Okay,
He,
then.
he just
let's
he
go.
just has his hand on your chest, pushing you back until you begin moving back.
Oh, I
Incarnation
thought
of
he was,
Anger
like,
comes out.
strangling me. Okay, sure.
All right. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just
need you
step
to
back.
roll a. This would be a. Let me check
Hey,
the sheet.
I know, guys. I'm sorry, but
I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please, Torbjorn.
do I see
Placidium.
the wisdom saving throw?
You need to roll a wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Wisdom saving throw.
You're gonna get knocked out soon.
22.
All right. You feel as you are releasing the incarnation of anger, you feel something try to stop you from doing it. However, it releases outward. And as it does and you move forward, I assume you were moving forward towards,
Yeah, to Van
Yeah.
Gogh.
you reach a certain area and it vanishes away.
I'm just
Okay,
thinking,
oh,
Carry on.
fuck. I'm trying to think how Torben would just attack Van Gogh. It's Van Gogh.
Do you move back as Von Goth is sort of pushing you? It's a big. You don't see exactly Von Goth now because he has the illusion on him. But do you move back as he continues pushing you, or do you just
You're talking.
the Sade,
Yeah,
the Sade, because he has
No,
his hand
that-
on Sade's chest. He's
No, I thought. Yeah, when you said it, I thought he was like holding me.
no.
You
He's
know, like-
he has his hand like right here, and he's just
Yeah,
pushing
then
you.
the thing is, as soon as if that's the case, then as soon as he touches me, I will back as.
Okay. So he removes his hand. As you move backwards, he removes his hand and he's just standing there as.
I understood it differently. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
as the
I
other
just
two are
wanna,
talking.
Yeah, I just want to look at Adele and be like, you gotta explain yourself. Hi to you too.
I punch.
Right,
I
then
lunge.
there's
I
Torben.
lunge toward Van Gogh.
All right, I need you to roll another wisdom saving throw for me, please. And after that, I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw.
8
All right.
and 5.
All right. As you begin
pissed.
lunging, running and pushing through, your body freezes in place.
Yeah, Adele is so.
And as you try to move again, you know you felt this before and you know you can try to resist it. Something is locking you further in. And walking forward now, you see a woman.
Ugh.
She has sort of like black hair, and the illusion vanishes, and you see a woman with blue hair and blue robes over a leather armor, as she is holding her hand with water, like a water bubble floating on her hand. And you look at Torbjorn's legs, and there's sort of ice and water freezing up on Torbjorn and climbing up on him. And she then snaps her fingers again, and reality around you begins to sort of shimmer a little bit. And it seems like you see people walking outside, but they're not paying attention to you. So, as you do that, the girl comes in and goes, "Hi, I believe you are Torbjorn. My name is Indigo. I am just here to stop you from doing this. It's literally why I'm here. I am so sorry about this. I know you're very angry at him, and trust me, he really wants to give you the chance, but right now he's not allowed to. So if you guys fight here, you're probably going to die. He's not going to be happy because he can't do it, and so if he does it, he'll probably die after. So just please calm down, and it'll be just a moment." And she begins to hover towards She begins to hover. She's just floating over and hovers towards Sade, and she says, "Hi, hello. I am Indigo. I believe we have not met yet.
I've seen you though.
Oh, you went to the place as well, right? The rocks place.
What was that place?
Well, you see, there's a lot of them around Ionia. I've been to one of those, and I saw you there. That's why I know and I recognize you. But well, it is very nice to meet you. I was literally born to be the opposite of you, which, you know, in some ways is quite exciting. Other ways, a little bit scary, because, like, if you do one thing, and as she continues explaining, Von Goth sort of puts his hand over her shoulder and goes,
Quiet. Now.
and pulls her back behind him.
What do you mean you were born to be the opposite?
Look,
They are
Sade,
the characters that we saw in the mirror.
I fucking know.
As Adadal begins to talk, look, Sade, I will be completely honest with you, because I believe that I can and I have been allowed to. The 3 people that were dead, one of them was my killing. I killed my own former master. It is something that saddens me deeply, but it was something that I had to do nonetheless. Forgive me for hiding this for so long. But I had no other choice. And you have no other choice right now either. You have been locked in here, into this existence to do something. You have a purpose, as do us all.
What do you mean? You're not explaining the whole thing. Why
Your
did you
purpose-
kill Yasuo?
Your purpose right now is to destroy Dumral. Our purpose is elsewhere. What you are witnessing right there, that conversation, could change our purposes. I cannot hear it. I am not allowed to. You cannot hear it or see it. You are not allowed to. But we just know that it is important. We were brought here to stop you should you notice it. I tried to stop you in a less violent manner. I really hate bringing the big guy. I am sorry, Sade, but I had no other option. And revealing information to you, it does nothing. You know the same that we do. We are just being ordered from one side and you are being ordered from the other. But I...
Mean one side. Which side are you, Adadal?
well, I am the side opposite to you. As you have probably noticed, and perhaps you have been told, there is a very careful balance that is kept around the world. This is what we know. This is what has been told to us. Whenever one side pulls too hard, the other side responds. And it just so happens that the response is very violent. It can either result in tyranny, in prophecies being fulfilled, in people being, well, forced to do things they do not want. And the response from the other side can cause death and destruction and chaos. So, as mortals of this realm, we are establishing and fighting for that balance, just as you are. I believe you have been told as well that whatever you think whenever you do something, it matters. The reason why you do things dictates who gets the extra tug, the extra strength. Hence why we were chosen. Because our intentions are clear, we are capable of deciding things for ourselves. And hence why you were chosen. You have reached the power beyond many of the heroes here within Ionia. Legends like Akali, like Irelia are nothing compared to you. Even Shen has grown weaker than Torbjorn. You are reaching a point where you are going to be able to take on very dangerous things, and that is what we need. Us, we need to do the same. We are on the same path. However, ours, sadly, deals with tougher decisions. But it is ours nonetheless. Please,
Did
Sade.
Ari have to die?
I have to
How
die?
are you with Van Gogh? Why did Ari have to die?
Sade, I do not understand why. I was told that she had to. And
That
so,
makes no sense.
Van Gogh killed her.
How are you even with him?
I have been with them.
And
from
with
the-
him! And I point a corner.
From the very beginning. And your friend has joined us from the moment he left. It is how the things were supposed to go. If we are to be saved in the end. I assume you have seen the prophecy. On the room you were in at the Swirl of Rocks, you saw the prophecy there.
ETM.
What did the text say in the?
It wasn't a text, it was images.
And it was runes as well that were
It was
that were
the
around.
thing, which is bad gonna be bad. Potatoes. Our choice, not the blue sky, but the pale sand beneath. Potato, tomato.
That is the prophecy.
Yeah. Those that rise and fail, feared but must prevail. Yeah, it's basically you pick.
Right. So as
The side.
he says that, he asks you saw the prophecy, right?
Yes, I didn't understand it though.
Yeah, see, we do not understand it either. We are just told that we are in the path towards that prophecy being fulfilled, and that is what decides the fate of this world. It is that prophecy being fulfilled. The only prophecy in this world that is supposed to come to fruition is that one. Else our existence be cancelled completely.
You mean you're being guided though? Who's telling you to do things? Again, why did so many people have to die?
The same woman that you have seen, Aineal, she is the one guiding us and directing us. I do not understand, Said, why a lot of people have had to die, but notice that you have killed people too. You had just come from killing someone. You have killed people in the past. You have killed the Yordles. You have killed Conluy. You have killed brilliant minds of this world, monks that were training others for war to fight against Noxus. It is all a matter of perspective. These people had families and you have taken their lives without even thinking about it. And for so long, because of you thinking you were just doing the right thing, we were forced to kill. Because that was our path, because we are supposed to do the opposite of what you do in order to keep this balance.
What balance? Killing for killing? That just brings more killing, no balance.
No, it is not a matter of life or death here,
It
Sade.
should be.
This thing is bigger than that. Much bigger. These entities are bigger than death, and one of your friends has its blood in his veins. As he points back where Brighto and Eclipse had gone.
We don't know which one of them is.
He just points back there. You are on the right path, Seth. I wish I could help you. I really do.
You are being on the right path since you just
You are
telling
going
us
to
we
kill.
aren't.
You are going to kill a giant shadow
Who
dragon,
are
are
you
you
going
not?
to kill then? What's the balance of a giant dragon that is
The
corrupted?
Ascended in Shurima, Sade. Do you know who they are?
I have no idea. Do I have an idea at the end?
You do not have an idea.
I don't have an idea. There you go.
There you go
I have
then.
no idea.
There you go then. If the Ascended rise in Shurima, Ikathia will respond, and so we must kill them. Are you happy now? This is who we must kill, because you are killing a giant shadow dragon. We are keeping the same thing you are keeping away, but you just keep a different side. We are responding Here, Sade, I do not know, and it frustrates me that I am forced to do this, just as it must frustrate you. I understand. But nonetheless, I have been tasked with this, lest I cease to exist.
You keep us in the dark. Why did you play dumb with the heads?
Because I
Why
was
did
ordered
Cannon
to.
die?
For the same reason, Sade.
You're stronger than that.
I
You
am
should be
not.
stronger than that.
Yes, I'm not being manipulated through magic, Sade. I was ordered to do this after telling me what would make sense. And if you would only listen to
Yeah.
whoever is guiding you, instead
is?
of sending the people away when they are offering advice, instead of treating them like they do not care for you, maybe you would learn something. But you
didn't
keep
send
shoving
anyone away.
people away. Yes, you do, Sade. Think
Like
within
who?
your heart, and you will know you do, because if we have someone guiding us, you must have had someone guiding you as well.
Yeah, myself.
Right. I see that all that I can say is lost on you.
It's not lost.
Indigo.
I'm hearing you, Adadal.
As he talks to Indigo, Indigo closes down the hands as the water begins flowing down her own hand. And Torbjorn, you are released from the paralysis. And Adadal says, if you wish to strike, go on ahead. The conversation has finished. Our duty is done. If whoever was having the conversation, and as you look back, they're not there anymore, wishes to stop this from happening, they can. If they want to have us fight, let it be.
I wanna
Please.
step forward and just be close distance between Adadal. And it's like, I listen. I am listening. I still have questions and I will continue making them.
I cannot answer you, say that's not me.
I know. But I'm not satisfied. And I'm worried about you.
Do not worry about me.
Same. Did
We-
I know? Did we
Yeah.
know you, the real you?
Oh,
No, it's not
you're
me.
asking
Yeah.
him. Okay, I was because you were like, oh, did
Yeah.
we know? I thought you were talking to me
No,
as
no,
a
no.
DM.
Did we even know the real you?
Yeah. He says, what I showed you was what I wanted to be, but sadly, it is not who I can be right now.
It is. It's your choice.
It is, and I am choosing. This is my choice, Sid. If it's not me, it will be someone else. If it was not me, imagine it was Hashi. Would you have the burden of life be put on a child, perhaps, or someone else in the future?
I'm just asking if we know you, and if we can trust you, and if you will.
You trust me if you want, Sid. I will not try to convince you. I do not owe you anything. What I have been telling you was what I was allowed to say. This is all. I am sorry. If you want to strike, Torbjorn, go ahead. I do not promise
He
you.
doesn't remember you.
I do not promise you will hit him. But he is talking to him as if Torbjorn remembers. And
Yeah,
as you,
but that's
as you
why I'm yeah.
Torbjorn doesn't look at him, by the way. He's looking straight at Vangoth.
okay.
Because, shit.
And
As a player, I know I should stop and then go back to the
No,
party.
when you go
you can do
to-
whatever you feel like
But
it's right to do.
motherfucker,
Go back to the
Vangoth.
party.
And Adadal goes, he does not remember me. Why?
I don't know. We think it might have been with a guy that controlled minds. He messed up his. If you want to do something about it, that'd be cool.
Adadal begins walking towards Torbjorn, and he goes, look, I know you do not remember me if he messed with your mind. And I know you feel very angry now. The Vastaya in front of you has killed a lot that were your friends. And I know that you have given into anger, Torbjorn, I truly do. But I will advise you this. Do not fight him now. He cannot willingly fight you. he is more than welcome to give you the challenge, Thorbjorn. Von Goth enjoys fighting, but he is not allowed to. If you wish to strike with anger, go ahead. But I will let you know that if you strike at him, you strike at all of us. By the way, the shimmer that was around you has now vanished as the conversation ended. The shimmer around you has vanished, and people are sort of like bumping through and moving through you guys. Some of them sort of like feel the tension and sort of like stop and move around as you see the giant man. By the way, when his form shimmered and switched into Von Goth, the man was way like maybe 210 centimeters, 210 meters tall. As the image shimmered, Von Goth is even taller, probably standing at 320, probably 340 right now. And he is not wearing any armor, and you see scars across his whole body when the image shimmers.
Anymore?
No, he is. So, but when it shimmered, you got to see his form. It seems to have been an intentional thing done, probably by a mage or sorcerer that was here. And Adadal, after saying this, he looks at you. Will you strike, Thorbjorn? I need to know. You see the kid and the woman. So like the kid stands in front of Von Goth, the woman Indigo goes to Sade and is like very happily looking at Sade.
I do like this, and I just wait for her to do it like that.
As you do it, she raises the same hand.
Yeah, you should have been the opposite.
Fuck. I'm sorry. This is still new to me, you know. I was.
You were born.
I see the people around, right?
Yeah. There's people a lot hurt. There you
Hurt
hear
people!
the yelling, the children, everything around.
I go. Thorbjorn goes straight towards Van Goth.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at him in the eye and goes,
A little bit up, but yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I look up. Fine.
Yeah. He looks
like,
down.
Thorbjorn is 170. Like Thorbjorn is 170. I know he's like 210. Like.
Yeah, he looks a little bit down. The man, the human form.
I don't give a fuck about destiny, about good, evil, about whatever the fuck you guys are doing here. Your head will roll. It might not be today because, well, maybe too many people around us would be hurt. I might have given up to anger, but I can still think about others. But your head will roll off your shoulders, I guess, or whatever the fuck you have there. I will kill you. You will suffer. You... Thorbjorn just turns around and starts walking. And as he goes by Adadal, he says, I don't give a flying fuck about who you are, feather boy. Just move the fuck out of my way.
He just moves away.
And Thorbjorn is fucking pissed.
As you do that, Corno walks a little bit forward, in towards the direction where Thorbjorn is going, and he says, "You. It's good to see you like that. Suits you more." And you see a kid talking with his voice.
Like that. Beautiful.
I just look back at Corno and I just shake my head and keep walking.
Indigo directs herself at you, Sade. Well, so, you were asking me about, like, how I was born? Yes, yeah. Okay, so, from what I understand, my dad...
No. As an opposite.
Oh, so, about that, I don't understand it, but that's, like, what my noodle tells me when I walk into that room and I see you up there. I think that you know, maybe I'm meant to be here somehow. Which is interesting because we are sort of the people, right, that have been shaking off of the tethers of fate and prophecies. Even your friend that did the prophecies, he's been running wild, right? And still, there's this one thing that apparently we are chained by. Isn't that like amazing to you?
Looking up in a room makes all that connection.
Well, you see, I am Ixtali. My clothes, they are a representation of my element. And to get these clothes, I need to be very smart. In fact, I'm smarter than all of you here. I'm even smarter than the two that just walked past. And you know what the thing is? I know exactly what all of you can do. Why? Because I was trained to observe. And we've been watching occasionally. There's been moments where we've been watching. It just shows up in our heads. And it's amazing.
Big question then. Best way to kill a Dumral?
I like how you just called him dumb.
It goes!
She says, oh, he's a dragon, right?
For that intelligence.
Dragons fly, but other than that, I don't know what else you could do. Me being very intelligent does not mean that I know everything. It just means that I know the things I do very, very well. So, I don't know. You guys figure that out. It's your job. It's my job to figure out how to kill an Ascended. Have you ever seen a giant crocodile? Yeah. That's what we're gonna kill.
Have you seen a man with tentacles?
No.
Yeah, we killed that.
A man with tentacles.
Yeah.
Von Goth, have you ever seen...
Quiet, Indigo.
I'm so out of place here. You have no idea. Everyone's always down. Only Adadal likes to play around with me. I mean, not like have... I'm sorry. He has a huge crush on you. I did not mean to say that.
I look at that like, huh.
And he goes, Indigo, please, we have to go. I'm sorry, Sade, but it is our time. We will see you whenever. And Indigo...
Is it soon?
He answers, that is not up to me to determine, friend. Let's go, Indigo. And as he's pushing her away, Indigo goes, bye, Sade. We're gonna, one day, maybe we'll fight, and then maybe we'll like... And Adadal just goes, you be quiet. And he keeps pushing her and shoving her away. And
Before he goes,
yeah.
they disappear. I just want to say, don't be a stranger, Adadal.
You see them walking towards a hooded figure. The same one that was talking to the man. And as they walk towards her, and they are all like holding and touching each other, they touch her hand and they vanish out of the Placidium. So while this is all happening...
Oh, hi, Vivian.
Oh, you are here. Great.
And my message!
Can you be a little more excited, please?
I am
Come
actually
on.
very excited right now. I just can't show
I might
it.
have something that you will like. My friend here needs some help. No, I probably...
This girl.
Girl.
It's Vivian. It's
a girl.
I should tell. You approach the library.
Yeah.
Vivian has this sort of like purplish hair and purple robes that she ties. She ties her hair in a tight bun and has just two strings coming down on her. Excuse me, from the sides of her head. As you are saying that, she goes, "I am the most trustworthy person here in this place. So yes, he trusts me. You trust me, right?"
Yeah. Vivian, one thing.
Yes.
You hate Sade. He hates Sade. You'll get along. Just
Oh
5.
my god, isn't
I
she
need
annoying with
to
her?
know. Yeah,
Isn't she
I need
annoying
to
with her
know.
tails? Like, do you
Yeah.
not just hate how they wiggle around everywhere and there's
I need
fur
to, yeah.
on the ground? And...
Shen, I need to know about Shen.
Oh, he's in the dormitories. You'll find the door where he is because it's surrounded by a lot of people. Yes.
Thank you. And Karma. What do you know about Karma?
I have no idea where she is. She has been gone ever since. Well, she disappeared from here, from the Placidium. I've not seen her.
I'll go turn around.
All right.
Just go look for her.
Vivian turns to you. So, Sade.
Baby, hide from me!
What a
Oh.
shithead, right?
Right.
Like, I kind of like her a little bit, but I just don't tell her because it's so
You do?
I mean, I have to. She was kind of like she grew up here. There's no other chance. You know, it's the motherly instincts just, but she's so annoying. I can't be around her. Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, I
was
have
my-
a little problem.
Oh,
With,
I have a bunch of problems.
Wait,
Yeah, and then I proceed to explain the whole situation about
Alright.
how I cannot turn into the day mode.
Hmm.
Do you have any book that might help?
I have a book on self-help, maybe?
No, that's more first aid, but
Yeah, I like you. Oh! She snaps her fingers. Let me see what she brings. Okay, book list from the Placidium. Old as fuck. Let me go grab it. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm glad that I prepared the sessions and I grabbed this from the fucking pit of darkness where it was. All right. She brings you a book that has on the cover How to Balance the Mind.
okay.
And it seems to be
Swaggy?
a meditation. It's what happens when you roll a 19 and you have a huge history bonus.
That was awesome.
And it has a bunch of information on meditation. This book was originally here to help our monk, but he doesn't give a shit anymore. This is the book that she gives you. And she says, well, this is used for the monks here to learn how to quiet down their brains. Maybe it will help you. I don't know. I have no idea how you work because I have never seen the cracked skin with light coming out. Maybe hydrate, moisturize a little bit. I don't know.
Do you want to see?
Do you want to? Are you? Why am I being hit on by 2 people today?
What? 2 people?
Who's the second one?
Brighto? He just walked in and said, I have something to show you. I know what he has to show me. I mean, not that I've seen it, but I know what he means.
Okay.
This
Can
girl.
I take the book for a limited period of time?
For as long as you're here, you can take it. Then you have to take it back. Yes, you have to take it back. Come on. I mean, this is a library. Have you never been to a library?
Well, yeah, but I need a book, so...
Just take it while you're here. See if it helps. If it doesn't, bring it back. If it does, pay me 1,000 gold, and I'll let you have it.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Kick Satan in the ass for me.
I dream about that every single night, trust me.
All right. So, Brighto, I assume you're going to...
Yep.
All right.
And look for
As you exit out, you meet up with Sade and Torbjorn. Torbjorn, you said you were walking off. Where were you walking?
Towards
Outside?
I don't know. I just like 180 stormed off in some.
Okay, so you're
sort of-
walking outside, I would assume.
Yeah.
Okay, you now see Brighto, Torbjorn running out, and Sade is kind of. I would assume you were just like there watching the whole thing happen. You're muted. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm just like, okay, they went away, and I'm just like,
Just thinking about it. Yes.
I'm just standing, like, what the
Brighto, you meet up with Sade.
I was looking for the room. Did I saw
The room is on the way.
Oh, the room. It's okay. Okay.
It's
okay,
on
okay.
another place. So
Pass through it.
you pass through the main corridor. So you have to meet up with Sade in order for this to happen.
I'm still on the library, right?
Yeah,
Reading
you
the
would
book.
still on the library, grabbing the book now. If you want to exit, you can exit out as well.
I
I
said.
want to read it.
Okay, but let's handle
Yeah,
Sade and
sure.
Brighto first. Go ahead.
You found something?
I just look at him and like, oh boy, we need to have a talk.
Okay.
Maybe we should find a spot.
You find out where Shen is?
No, it's different. Worse.
How worse it? Is it karma?
It's Van Gogh. And Adadal. And Cornell.
Do I smell anything?
Nothing right now.
And
Other
Indigo.
than the shadow. The shadow
It's still here!
still around.
I don't feel his smell though.
They were here. And I pointed at Tarbion just to show how it's...
Torbjorn went off
Infuriated.
finding something to punch. Like,
Yeah.
I turn around 1 second and you're already.
Oh
All
boy,
messed
we
up.
saw
Okay.
something we weren't supposed to see. And then...
Okay, let's find Shen
then
for
this-
now.
Okay.
I'll just kinda head
All right,
Sade with me outside.
gotcha. Into the dorms. So Sade can
Into
guide you
the dorms, yeah.
because she knows where it is.
Yeah, where
Yeah, I'm just
Where
like as,
Shen?
as she's thinking about the matter, I'll just push her.
Okay, you guys can talk.
No, yeah, tell
as-
me where it is and I'm gonna like...
Okay, Eclipse, you stay behind reading the book. I will tell you. I will tell you what the first few pages pretty much say. It is a complete guide on how to turn all sort of emotions neutral for just a second or a few moments. Then it begins with just a few seconds in order to reach a state of inner peace that you can then change afterwards. However, these are meditation techniques and things that just make no sense to you right now. You hate this shit right now. This is just the bitchiest of things, meditating, and you didn't like it when you did it before, and it's causing you to almost vomit in your mouth a little bit when you think about it. It doesn't seem like anything permanent.
Yeah. I'll retrieve the book. To
All right.
Vivian, put this crap on the trash. It's useless. And
I
move
agree
back.
with you. And she lets the book go, and the book begins floating back to its original place.
And I move back and join with the group.
All right, you manage to like quickly run off, and you manage to pick up on Brighto and on Sade as you're turning towards the dorms, and you guys gather. Sade, you guide them to the dorms, and there's a door with a bunch of people. 2 of them you recognize. 1, actually 3 of them you recognize. 1, it is Butsu, Hashi's father, who is standing there.
Aw,
Second, it is Hashi,
yay! Look at
who you
you.
guys see there. They're both wearing sort of the traditional woodweaver
that's pretty
attire. Hashi has now become a woodweaver and is wearing sort of like a smaller version of their leather armor with the symbol of the leaves on the chest, the leather and browns that sort of command this foresty type of look. And you see someone else wearing jade green robes, very similar to what Torbjorn wears as a Shojin monk that you recognize. This is none other than Ken, the kid that you, Torbjorn, you're not there, but that Torbjorn initiated onto the Shojin when he accidentally stopped watching his dad and got him killed. Or not his dad, his uncle, and got him killed. So the the kid is there with the quarterstaff that Torbjorn gave him. now full of marks and
Aw.
sort of like old from hitting things. You see like cracks on the staff, and they're sort of at the door all conversing, and as Butsu notices you oh Brighto, Sade, and I believe
Eclipse, Torbjorn.
a pleasure. My
I'm
name
not
is Torbjorn's not there.
Oh yeah.
It's
sorry.
just us. Oh yeah, Eclipse. Yeah.
It is a pleasure
got
to
that.
meet you, Eclipse. My name is Butsu. Where is Torbjorn? I was looking to show him how
He's
Ken.
getting some hair.
What's your name again?
My name is Butsu.
Okay.
Treat him well.
Yeah,
And
Eclipse, don't-
you see Hashi just immediately go, hi, I can't do what I did, but look, and he sort of like the walls of the dorms are these sort of like dark gray stone that has like vines and branches all sort of like splitting around and moving around and erupting from the walls, and he sort of like points at one and begins sort of like doing this motion, and as he does, the branch begins to move towards him and form a hand, and then he directs it at you, Brighto. And he directs the hand, and the hand is like holding like this to shake your hand. A
I'll
hand
shake
just
it.
made of vines. And as you do that, you see him like struggle a little bit.
I'll help with the movement.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
But he then moves it back and restores it to the place where it was. I'm getting closer and closer. And
That's great.
Butsu goes, I understand, Hashi, but now is not the time. You are here to see Shen, right?
Yeah.
Very well. You see Butsu goes and opens up the door and begins shoving everyone away as like Ken and Hashi are like looking at you very like amazed, and especially at Sade
As
she
I'm passing through, I'll just pass my hand through Hashi's head,
okay, he just
like scrubbing.
and he smiles back at you. Ken is just like fixated on like the back, seeing if Torbjorn is coming, but
Oh baby.
he doesn't see anyone, and then he just
I wanna
looks.
do it. Like boo.
He goes,
Oh.
but then he kind of like looks at you. Ken is like very, very young. Ken is like probably 7 years old or 6 years old, something like that. He's very, very young. And he looks at you and your face as it's like radiating with the silver, and he just looks very intrigued, but he doesn't do anything and moves back. You guys walk inside as Butsu closes the door, and lying on the bed to the side on this sort of like wood-woven bed frame that is it's almost elven in design, as the wood sort of curls around to form the legs and then splits up into the bed frame, and the whole room is just it has these lights that sort of almost feel like they're coming through the cracks in the walls, and sort of the where the bricks were laid. There's these tiny motes of blue light that just float around and illuminate the room, where the vines are coming through. And in the bed you see a maskless Shen laying down,
The secret.
and
It's a woman.
you see him like struggle a lot, almost as if he's in a sort of a coma, and then you hear a name. Son. And as he says that name, a voice comes creeping behind you.
I'm here, my friend.
Shit.
Oh.
And appearing behind you from the wall, you see a man wearing steel
Brought him
armor
there?
and red robes, with a steel mask that has burning red eyes and a red hood above his face. From the side of him, you see a man, Eclipse, that you have seen before, with long hair, with a braided at the back, sort of like falling almost to the lower back, with a giant scythe behind his back that seems to have an eye almost, as his left side, his left arm is covered in this red armor material. And the man first spoke removes his mask as shadowy smoke comes out, and the mask just disappears. You see the face of a white-haired man that is now heading towards Shen, and that is where we're gonna close out today's episode.
Oh god.
Oh my god!
By the way, the smell you felt, Brido, it's right there. It's this one right here.
So we brought him. That was good, I guess.
All
Or
right.
It was just same place, I guess.
Pog. So, how are you guys feeling?
Oh my god! So
Feeling
many
pain.
people! Holy shit! Ah,
Too much.
so many people!
It's if this is a time to revisit old alliances, if there's a time to do it, it is right now, when there's a giant shadow dragon roaming around the world. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much.
Son is not. We never met him, right?
You have never seen anyone with the name Yusan, no.
Okay.
I guess he's from the other order.
Real
Of the
war.
He's
mountains.
probably from the real order of
Shadows? Yeah.
Order
the
of
Shadows.
yeah.
I'm having so much fun. Chat has figured it out, but I'm having fun with you guys. And anyway, thank you guys for playing, first of all. GG's. Fucking banishment, dude! That
Yeah.
was so sick, man. That was so fucking cool that you did that. I was like, first, I was like, I'm so happy for him. Like, he's using this spell that he's been holding for like
I
so
had
long.
it for the last fight too, but
Yeah.
the fight was too hard to use it.
And then, like, once you did it and I failed the save, I'm like, shit.
And then comes the buddy.
Because this fight was like harder if there were the two of them fighting together. That was like the purpose of this, was having the two of them fighting together as sort of like a duo of things. But with you splitting them up, it's absolutely perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And like, I like the way that everyone is now like, I love this fight because it's like Brighter uses banishment, Eclipse has Dimension Door and moves away, Sade is like flipping everywhere, Torbjorn is just running in with his like new thing and punching shit.
With his natural ones.
Double natural one, dude. That's new.
It felt like a team, you know. It felt like you guys were like responding to each other's movements. And it was really cool.
Nope.
And like
just
it was
easy
just a failed
calls.
save. It was just a failed save that fucked it up. Okay, all right. I'm sorry, but I really thought it was cool. Okay. And it's cool. It's cool because now, like, especially with what you've seen as Sade do, Sade can be very like focused on like setup, and she can set things up to just boom in one round, and but it needs setup. Or else it takes a little bit of time. And Torbjorn obviously can fuck up a lot of people now with his new shit. You guys have not even seen half of his new shit because he didn't get to use it. But
Yeah, my new shit blasts off in a long ass fight. That's the thing.
exactly.
I need a long ass
He
fight.
needs to keep fighting and fighting, which is kind of what he likes now. So
To get punched, basically.
No,
They
I
can't get
need
it
to
back.
punch.
He needs
No,
to
I need
punch,
and
punch.
punch.
He needs to
Punch
keep-
a lot of shit.
keep striking, and he gets a lot of strength from doing that. Anyway, I would also like to thank everyone that was watching. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting the project, and thank you very much for hanging out here. We hope to continue to make this fun for you guys. You guys are pretty amazing, and you know, even your guesses at whoever the people are here and the moments that we've had with now Adadal and Vongoth and stuff. It was pretty great. So thank you guys so much. It is time to roll out the intro/outro, but before that, I'd like to remind you guys, if you wish to watch recaps of the show, you can do that, !V recap, and you can have a video recap up to episode 49. If you wish to read past that, !recap, and you will find the written recaps of all of the episodes. Also, there's the YouTube channel that where you guys can watch all of the other ones if you wish to do so. There's some pretty fucking great ones. Also, besides that, I'd like you guys to remember, if you scroll down below, you will find the links to everyone, both on YouTube and on Twitch, and I would be very appreciative if you do that. Thank you very much for hanging out here with us. It means a lot to me that we can continue doing this story. Shut up.
Same.
And
I'm so emotional right now.
No, but I just want to say you did amazing, Anya. This episode was filled with stuff, and you delivered, and that was
I'm gonna probably have
Thank
to
you.
rewatch
that was
the episode.
amazing.
Thank you. You guys did pretty good too. I'm very proud of all of you. I'm so happy with that fight, even though I got fucked in the ass. I'm so happy with that fight. Jesus, banishment is such a broken spell to use in this arc.
Shut the hell up.
Dude,
It
no,
is not.
Arc!
in this arc it's so strong because the beings are
Yeah.
from other planes, right?
Yeah.
Like they're locked.
Stay there.
They're locked.
Bye.
It's so fucking cool. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching.
Wait,
Just
wait,
imagine we get to the dragon
dragon!
and he's like banished and he rolls like a
Sure,
natural.
because the dragon doesn't have a lot of charisma.
No,
or
yeah,
But
but
it's
imagine-
it was a natural
legendary
one.
resistance.
It
Imagine
was
a-
a natural one. After
Imagine a
Fuck up,
natural
dude.
one. Just imagine.
Legendary
He has-
resistance.
He has
No,
legendary
no.
resistance.
He has
we
only
used
three.
the three of them. We
Yeah,
used the
only three of them. I have only 2 banishments.
Banishment
No,
is
no,
a
no.
fifth
You
level.
wait before that. You know. that's
Banishment is
what
a 5th level spell slot, right?
Holy
It's a
shit.
4th level. I
Fourth
only
level.
have 4th levels yet.
4th level. There you go.
Yep.
So yeah, but if he's using banishment, he can't use other stuff.
It's
Remember
okay.
that.
If we get there, where
No, I
you
need
have
to
no
kill.
more resistance,
I need to
use
kill.
Bennett.
There's way more important things.
I need to kill. I need to kill.
That would be cool though.
Torbjorn now he's got the thirst. I'm still sad.
I got the spear.
As you guys know, I rolled to see which encounter you guys, or you rolled to see which encounter you guys would get. And there's like this one sadly doesn't allow Torbjorn to punch a lot. Because natural 20
will.
from Sade dealt like 51 damage in one
It will
turn.
come. It will come. Don't worry.
But yeah, I'm excited for Torbjorn to get to try out his new
Longer
stuff.
fights will come.
And also, Bright, I'm gonna need to talk to you afterwards
Okay.
about a little something that I have in my
will.
mind. Anyway, thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It is time to roll out the intro.
Slashitro. Slashitro.
And we will see you on the next
Bye.
episode whenever it is possible. Don't forget, follow us on the places so that you guys can
What do you
know.
mean whenever it is possible? It's next
Next
week.
Saturday, probably.
Next Saturday? Is it? I don't know because you guys have
Yeah, it
work and
is.
stuff. Okay, next Saturday,
I
Pog,
know.
Dab.
Yeah.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye.